We are
Right,
live.
that's a real.
Yeah,
Yo,
thinking recess. Tim just hates me. You know what? I'm no longer being the Assassin's Creed game I'm looking for. I need to leave.
Oh my god. Anyways, hi Magnus. I see you there working very diligently. Look to your right. You can see me. I'm looking at you through a window. I'm holding my luggage.
Just a Delta?
Hello? He's like, sir, I think you should fly Spirit. I'm like, what do you mean?
Spirit Airlines.
Yeah, they just added standing room flights. Pretty cool.
Oh my god, yeah. Some that pregnant lady standing there and you're sitting in the seat next to her. Freaking New York City bus.
Sounds like some serious JetBlue action.
Shit.
You don't got a ticket?
JD's like, I don't know what that's like. I'm an engineer for a popular company. I flew first class, bitch.
Private jet, baby.
Whoa!
Shut up. No fucking way.
Yeah, the first time I flew was a private jet.
Oh,
That's
wow.
insane.
We're like, wow, JD's got baby. He's like, let me show you this dong.
That's outrageous.
Private jet. Does a private jet for that company have a forklift attached to the front?
And one on the back.
Okay.
You know, you got anybody
Alright.
certified? I got it. Don't worry about it.
Yo,
Don't
gotta
worry about it.
pay an extra 15 grand for that winch.
Oh, Jesus.
The forklift.
Winch or winch?
I don't know what happened, man. Somebody must have installed it overnight. Guess you're gonna need somebody to
So
operate this
strange.
now. Yeah, this is a weird line
Oh,
you went down
man.
there. It's a pretty weird line.
We're gonna have to have an engineer run some tests to see how efficient this is.
Yeah, we
JD?
have to have an engineer run some tests.
Alright. Patrick, you ready?
Oh, we're already live, my man.
Oh,
Are we
God.
live in the hood?
Mm-hmm.
Did you catch my comment about the
At what
reason why
point?
Russell doesn't like Assassin's Creed?
Accurate.
So, let's see. We pick up this week, resting at the All-In Inn. Let me share this again. Maybe somebody might have joined up late. After having more rooms than the party actually needed, you were all resting at this point. Oberon wakes up and he proceeds to work. I gotta move this picture. There we go. Proceeds to work on the little project that he roped you, Niklaus, into assisting him with. So, let's see. It's early in the morning, Niklaus, and you hear scritching at your door, and you hear little foots tippy tapping.
I will go to the door. Is anybody else in this room? Oh no, we bought way too many rooms. That's right.
Uh-huh.
I will. Is there enough gap under the door to look under the door? Like get down on my hands and knees and look under the door?
Yeah, you can see like a little shadow like underneath the kind of like crevice. And you hear the voice of Oberon speak to you. Can you let me know if this works? Can you just like send a message back to me to see if this works?
This is what Oberon says in my head.
No, this is coming from the mouse that you can see the little feet on the other side of the door.
I'll just like wave at it.
It's not gonna. It doesn't wait back. It's just sitting there waiting.
It works. I don't know. I don't know how this works. Can I think it in my head? Like,
No, you just say that. You said that
Oh.
out loud.
yeah,
You
to
tap
the mouse.
It's a rat. And
Sorry,
then
rat. My bad.
you hear a little skittering kind of dissipate in the morning. And as you turn, Niklaus, you can see that it's through the window of your room. It's like early morning. Z, as you kind of your eyes kind of peek open this morning, and it's relatively quiet here. I know that at night at the All-In Inn, it can be a little bit like there's clearly noise and bustling from downstairs, which made it a little bit difficult to sleep, but you eventually all drifted to sleep. But you wake up and your eyes are kind of blurry for a moment as you're just waking up, and you see a figure kind of arms crossed, leaning up against the wardrobe in your room, and is just like looking over at you. And it's a familiar face that rescued you from the original like arrest attempt. It's Captain Fenrix is in your room, leaning up against your wardrobe, just staring you down, waiting for you to wake up.
You know, when I wake up, normally I'm the one that leaves.
Excuse me?
It's a sex joke. Never mind.
Fair enough.
Can I, pray tell, I know a masterpiece lies before you in this bed, but what can I do for you?
I have my own man at home. Worry yourself about.
What a lucky man.
Thank you. You should meet him. Do you know I've been waiting for you and your crew at my house? It's been days. I gave you clear instructions.
How many days is it? It's been 2 days, I believe. Correct?
It's been like 4 days.
Oh, it couldn't have been 4 days. We've only done enough things for 2 days.
What did you do for the other 2 days?
How long have I been asleep for? Oh God, not again.
Not that long. I was downstairs gambling and waiting until everyone left. And I've been standing here watching you sleep for the last 6 hours.
Oh, 6 hours. Okay. That's not bad. Well, either way, today's plan was to visit your homestead. So.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes. We had some... We had a few things that we had to tie up. Unfortunately, someone let slip that that he was part of the individuals that were captured from the Opal Corporation and had to dispatch humanely of a shopkeep. He's currently tied up in his own cellar.
Oh. How do you intend to resolve that? Because it seems like a sticky wicket.
You know, we haven't really gotten that far yet. It's kind of like a temporary solution to a permanent problem.
Would you... And you're saying this person... Do they know your identities?
They only know one. And I'll give you a hint. He's the easiest to spot out of the group of us, aside from myself.
Interesting. So, do you think this shopkeep's going to be an issue?
Well, he'll most likely, once he finds a way free, go to the guards and let them know, but in all honesty, he'll probably sound like a crazy person because word has gotten out that all 4 of the captives burned to death in their cells.
You're welcome. I don't like taking chances And it sounds to me like you're reporting a fraud, and you'd like to report crime. Is that correct? Is that what you're telling me?
That is correct.
I'm sure the Coral Knights can take care of that loose end. Just for the time being. You'll be released, it'll be paid, but I don't think it's wise for our plan or the Duke to find out that there may be a chance that you or anyone within your crew still lives. So perhaps I'll just take care of that piece. But you didn't kill him. He's alive, yes?
That is correct, yes. He is
Good. Very good.
very much alive.
Shall we gather your other friends this morning so I can ask you all what you learned?
Yes, yeah. We accidentally purchased all of the rooms here, so everyone has their own.
Nice.
I'm usually the one that sleeps the latest. Have you seen anyone else around?
I've been here for 6 hours.
In here for 6 hours.
Yeah, I've been standing in your room for 6 hours, yes.
6 hours. Okay, I did my business before you got here. All right. Good. All right, up to it.
I heard it. I wasn't about to come in and ruin your fun.
Oh, good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Did I mention how lucky he was at home? Right then. I'll shimmy out of bed in my treasures.
I will wait here.
You went in my room. Oh, lucky me.
Yes.
I'll get up and get dressed and start knocking on doors.
All right.
I'm already gone.
You don't even know what time it is.
I was already up. I'm gone.
I would like to take the opportunity if I got up a semi-easy-ish hour. I didn't the description. Can I try to see if I can find Two Finger Jimbo at the end? Or at least somebody who I would take to be named Two Finger Jimbo.
I would say that. Are you waiting until morning to go look for Two Finger Jimbo?
Yeah, since we had come back kind of late, we all had our little conversations and then went to bed. I'll get up in the morning and head down and see if he's there.
There, in the morning, as you're exiting your room, you see Z in the hallway is walking towards you.
Really quickly, I'm just gonna change my appearance to the humanoid thing I was last night.
Oh, good.
You're up early.
Hello. Oh, don't you give me that, and I'll come up and I'll boop him on the nose. We have a guest. Please.
So he's gonna be kind of like rubbing his face as Z starts to talk to him, and hearing that we have a guest, he's gonna kind of like hand down, like look at him with one eye over his hand. Please, for the love of God, tell me they are not here to kill us.
That's to be determined. Please go to my room at your earliest convenience.
And earliest convenience is gonna be never. I'm gonna say that right now.
Well, I will say that you should probably go there right now. I am getting everyone else because we all have to meet said individual. So
I want you to know, if I don't like what I see, I'm leaving.
I'm sure you will. And I'll just walk past him.
He just walks in. It's like a Nas X music video. He's like, "Oh my God!"
Oh my God!
He goes way down to Z's door, and he's gonna kind of like crack it open a little bit, just like inch the door open, and just peek his head around to see if he sees anything referencing what Z is referring to.
You see, you crack the door open, and you see along the wall, leaning up against the wall, with his arms crossed, this like You can see on his shoulder is a little like this white rat, and it's Oberon's leaning up against the wall. And then you're like, what the fuck? And then you look around and you can see Captain Fenrix is on the other side of the room, doing like a similar pose, just kind of hanging out and waiting. And they're just in there in silence.
Seeing Oberon, like, seems to have this look of, oh, fuck. Swing the door the rest of the way open. What did him and Silver do?
Nothing. I've come to talk to you and your crew, so please come take a seat while Z gathers the rest of the friends.
So he'll make his way in and he's gonna stop and just look around slowly. I don't feel comfortable touching much of anything in here. I'm gonna stand over here in the corner.
Alright, Z, you make your way to Silver's door.
Knock, 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 Silver. A rap on the door.
remember last time I said something about getting up early. I don't know what time it is. I don't know if that's relevant or not.
What are you gonna do in the morning? What was your plan to do?
Take care of my leg. I haven't maintenance my arm or my leg and my eyeball in a while.
Okay, we can say you're up before Z makes his round. I wasn't sure if you're trying to leave and go adventure the town, or if you're just gonna take care of some stuff in your room.
Okay.
What else you got
coming.
going on?
I'm coming.
Okay.
So he's,
Make
I test that he's probably just wrapping it up.
Make hold on a second. Let's see what we got here. Roll a d20. Okay. Like you do some maintenance, and then Z comes knocking, and you like squirt a little extra oil on an area in your leg that you were like, oh, it's fine. It's probably fine. And as you get up to walk over to the door to go answer it and see what Z needs, you can hear this very, very faint, but like ever-present, like,
Oh my god.
like very faint, like just enough to just feel like, what the fuck?
God, alright. Well, that's
It's like when your car makes a noise, you turn all your sounds out, turn the AC off, turn the music all the way down, and you're like, and it never makes a sound again until you turn the music back up. You're fuck.
Damn it, Z. Yeah, what do you want?
Well, first of all, what is that? What is that
Yeah, I
dreadful
can't hear you.
noise?
Come in.
It's very faint. It's just like it's almost ethereal where the sound is coming from. But it's whenever Silver's walking, so it's like, where is that?
Where?
What is that coming from?
I'll push the door
It's
in
like a
gently.
little. It's a little bit louder, ever so slightly louder than like a dog whistle.
Do you
Like,
So
you
it's
don't
just enough you can
know if
perceive
you're
it.
actually hearing it? You don't even know if you're actually
Yes.
hearing
Do you hear that?
it. Hear what?
Never mind.
Yeah, what did you want me out of it?
We have to, if you could come with me at your behest. We have a guest in my room.
Yeah, who the hell is that? What do you mean a guest?
You'll see when you get there, Silver.
Yeah, what the hell is wrong with? Why don't you just tell me now?
Because it's a surprise. And you better be nice because they're taking
Pissing me
care.
off.
They're taking care of our shopkeep issue.
I would have taken care of our shopkeeper.
No. They're taking care of it the right way.
You're telling me they're not just gonna kill this guy?
That is accurate.
Yeah, I don't believe that for a second.
Well, come and ask them for yourself then.
Yeah, 50 gold pieces says they killed this guy.
I'll take that bet.
Yeah, alright.
God, what is that noise?
What noise? Let's go.
You can't. Yeah, and it's like you like you're not sure if it's because of the wooden floorboards. You're just like, it's weird.
We have to get
but
you a
then
better
go to,
base.
You go to Niklaus's room, and he is like, there's no response from knocking on his door.
Yeah, that tracks. Well, I guess he misses out on the surprise. And I'll just leave.
What are you doing this morning, Nicholas? Where are you headed to? What's going on?
I'm just heading over to Liliana's or Lois or whatever this chick's name is. Let's see. Lilith's. Yeah, I don't know. Played Magic too
She's
much.
a
Something.
planeswalker. Yeah, she's a planeswalker. She ain't there right now.
I'm heading over to sell this sword, this Githyanki sword.
This early in the morning?
Yeah, screw her.
All right, yeah, you make your way over there in the friggin'
This early in the morning?
doors closed, the curtains are shut, and you knock and nobody answers.
All right, well, I'll go back then.
It's like to the point where it's early enough where like there's like that almost like low fog on the city streets, and it's like kind of like moist and cool outside. There's dew on the grass, and you're like,
All right, I'll carry it back.
dude, it's only 7 pounds.
We got a Yankee sword?
Yeah, it's actually a baseball bat.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's he didn't make the playoffs, so he was, he said, screw it, I'm gonna sell this.
This is a collector's item.
But yeah,
Alright,
you go there and it's closed right now.
Okay.
Make an insight check for me. Roll leather and silver. Thank you. Not much better.
Oh wait,
but,
that was the wrong roll. It's actually
history.
3.
Well, you've never been
wrong
here
one.
before, so you're not sure of the history of this place.
It should actually be a
roll an
3
insight check?
total.
Just roll a damn insight check.
Alright.
It would be funnier if it was worse.
Yeah.
I mean, like, from some of the conversations that have been had and that you'd like interacted with Whiskers and Lilith, and also the way that Sieg was talking, you get the idea that this place operates like late at night, and they probably don't do much business in the morning. Like, it seems like
Alright.
a lot of breaking and entering in the morning.
Okay. I'll go back.
All right, so you head back, and then you're in a tavern area of the All-In Inn, and it's. Are you hanging out down there? Go back to your room. What's your plan?
No, I'm going back to my room.
Okay, you go back to your room. Z, you return to the room. The fuck is this?
That's what I want.
I'm so perplexed. What's the fuel consumption? I'm bothered.
I'll make sure next time I'm even quieter.
Well, he was in the shadows, okay? He was being stealthy. But Z, you head back to the room, and you can see the rest of the group's kind of gathered, except for Niklaus, who you couldn't find originally. So, but Fenrix is leaving. Is everyone here? Seems like you're missing somebody.
Yeah, we're missing Niklaus. He didn't
No, we're not.
enter his door.
No, everybody's here.
We
Lost
also
in the
get
battle,
photos
yeah?
too, right?
Yeah, there's always been 5 of us.
Oh, yeah, hold on, I'll do it.
Yeah, it just not on me. My bad.
No, you're good. Rest.
Um,
Long rest. There you go. Boom. Fixed. Rest it up. Alright. So. Glad to see you all in one piece. I do have a question. Did you learn anything from taking a peek at the Delphi match?
well, I guess that the main things were learned, whether it's helpful or not, kind of a little bit of a blurred question.
Someone was performing some dark arts and turning some people into not so nice people.
What?
there was some pretty powerful illusory power.
Oh. Interesting. Well, the strange thing is I heard from the regular guard that there were some guards posted there, keeping an eye on the mansion, making sure there was no looters. And there's no trace of them. They never returned home. All there was some blood marks here and there. They're just gone. Did you see anyone when you went to investigate?
We sure did.
Oh. Okay, so the guards were there. They're not there now.
Right. We regret to
Where did they
inform
go?
you that we killed them.
Now, hold on a minute. When
I'm
he says
confused.
we, he did not mean all of us. There were a select few who did it.
So,
But
the way the illusory magic worked, they were transformed into these almost zombie-like creatures, and we were forced to defend ourselves.
Okay, so my question would be, where are the bodies?
I believe we hid them, correct?
probably you hit him. I don't know what you do with him.
Oh, it was. Oh,
Son of a bitch. That man was not.
yep. Of course it
What man?
was. Well, are you familiar with an individual by the name of Zendu?
A folk hero up north?
Yep. That one.
He ain't much. He's pretty real.
Oh, very real.
Oh. Interesting. Huh.
Are you telling me we have to go find him now?
No.
Well, we don't know what he did with the bodies. And I am worried.
Well, I mean, I assume it's good that they're no longer there. Just a little bit of confusion from the guard. I think the running I thought is they just abandoned post. But it seems. I mean, there's no evidence otherwise, other than some blood here and there. But
Right.
I don't think they're wise enough to link one and one.
Yes, it
And
was.
there's no body.
Yeah,
no
it was a very.
evidence.
Yeah, definitely not.
Well, I mean, next question we kind of got going on here. If those bodies are unaccounted for, was there a body in the kitchen that was still there?
What?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no. Z, you remember which one I'm referring to? You know, the one with the
Mhm.
hand and the heart missing.
Sure do.
Oh,
Yeah, it was pretty.
what the fuck? Well, no, there was no bodies, just some blood here and there. Just. Okay, but did you find anything there other than these disappearing body people?
Well, I mean, the body's disappearing.
That doesn't help us with our investigation into the Duke.
Well, I think the only thing of real relevance we saw, because of how bad the place was just the handprint for, you know, the people. But speaking of said bad guys of which we are following, because I don't want to speak too loudly, passerbyers.
We're in
the
my
clouds.
room. What do you think is
Listen.
passerbying?
It's an inn. I mean, you know.
We have every room.
It's an inn. It ain't gotta make sense. But anywho,
I'll allow it.
Captain Fenrix, after this, I'm gonna have to take you for a trip because me and the Klaus stumbled across some stuff in involving the hands again, and yeah, it was kind of here in town.
Excuse you, Sieg. He has a man at home.
What?
Yes.
You shouldn't be taking him anywhere. Home wrecker. For shame. I'll give him a wink.
Explain to me what he's talking about. I'm trying to prevent murder in the town, which is ironic for my upbringing. So this is new to me. Please ignore what you just heard, Captain Fenrix. That was, I don't want that held against me in court of law.
Understood.
Yeah. Me and the customer doing a job last night. There's a house down by the docks that someone to somebody's of unknown amount of people were murdered is an understatement. There was a lot of blood.
Go on.
That's really all I got for you. There was a lot of blood, and there was the black handprint again. I don't think I'm legally allowed to explain why we were in said building, but we were, and I promise we did not kill them peoples, because there were no bodies. It's just even like this, like, that, like, fake smile you give somebody when you're, like, trying to, like, I do good.
I understand the body situation, but that doesn't help me suss out what's going on with the Duke. You have no fucking evidence, is what you're telling me.
Listen, it seems like everywhere we go, they're kind of like a step ahead of us right now. Again, the Delphi Manor was like one room, 2 rooms we could actually get to.
Yeah, a lot of the Delphi Manor had caved in. There wasn't. We did search it top to bottom, and there was nothing.
So there was no paperwork, no nothing tying him to anybody or anything.
Not that I recovered. Did anyone else?
Nope, I saw the body in the kitchen because I followed
All right,
guys.
you all. Does anybody in this party remember what you found?
The Celestial Codex?
All right,
there was
I'll let you guys all make. Let me think. Wisdom
What's the note
rolls.
for the sister?
Yes.
The what?
The note from the sister.
Yes.
I don't have it. That's why I'm not acknowledging it.
Oh. Well, who the hell has it?
I believe it was
Yeah, you
either
don't let me have
Unicos-
anything you need to read.
It was either Unicos or Oberon, one of the threes of you, because I think you found it in the room where you found the dagger
Mm-hmm.
off of the kitchen.
No, it was found in the other area of the house where Zandu and Z were going through.
Yeah,
There was a weird like sitting room. Yep. And there was an old jacket with a note in the pocket.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember.
All right. Well, let's just say I have it, and I'll pat my pockets down and go, oh, well, we did find this. Found. We found this.
Found? Okay. Let me take a look. He reads it over, and he's kind of looks at you all, and he's like, huh. Well, it does kind of confirm one of my suspicions about the Duke. He has been seen with Evelyn from time to time in public. Perhaps there's a trail here. Perhaps their relationship's more than just romantic.
Well, that's where things also get a little bit more interesting, because that Zandu feller Z told you about said he knew where she lived. We came back to town to come talk to you. Today? What day is it? I lost track of time. Anywho, we came back here because we went to the manor and then we went to where Zendu was for. I still don't fully understand that one. And then we said we was coming back here and in the clustered thing, found that place, and now here we are. So Zendu seems to know a little bit more. He's letting out.
Well, Zendu's not here right now, so. But I mean, I know where the Evelyn's manor is. Do you think it'd be wise to go investigate, or what is your guys' plan? I mean, like, it's difficult to operate the Coral Knights within the city without raising some sort of suspicion if we're not doing our normal duties. We can't just walk into somebody's manor, in their home. What are your thoughts?
I mean, for starters, we're not gonna burn it down. If that's what you're worried about. Kind of what we got going right now.
Hey, now why is that off the table?
He has a point.
He does have a valid point.
Because it's the only lead we got.
It worked for us last time.
He has a point.
Silver, did you burn down the manor?
What? No, I mean in prison.
Anywho, being the only lead we have, kind of need it there. Does she ever leave her manor?
No, quite often. Typically at night, she leaves and goes toiling about with the Duke. I do know there are some guards that spend some time within the home, which I find strange.
In the home, not like patrolling around.
I've spotted them. She's been a person of interest because of her ties to the Duke. So obviously, I had somebody post out, kind of loitering about the upper city here, and it's just very odd to me. Why are there like multiple guards going into those and at night in the city? But the citizens in the broad daylight don't understand the ramifications of it. They all think everything's fine and dandy.
What? When you say think the worst, what are you assuming? If you were
About
the guards going into the home.
I mean, obviously they're corrupted or something. I mean, there's no need. There's no need for it. I mean, like, in what instance would there ever be a need for somebody to be going into another person's home, especially guards? I mean, obviously patrolling around, like you inquired. If we wanted some sort of protection for someone's home, that would make one thing, but it doesn't make sense to me that there are, like, city guards going into a civilian's home for hours on end when they're not there.
When they're not.
Yeah,
means.
prostitution.
Seems strange. Maybe. I would love it if that was what was going on in the city, and this whole thing was just about prostitutes.
I'm not
That'd be
going.
What do you
I'm
think?
not going to lie. When I first heard that they were going in there for extended amounts of time, that's what I thought. But now knowing that they're doing it when she's not home, that's a different story.
Right. I mean, that'd be great.
Just out of curiosity, one, is it the same guards going in all the time, or two, do they all belong to a group kind of like your Coral Knights? Like, is it like the same group continuously, or like the same specific guards?
It seems to be the same. Well, here's the difficult thing. I don't know if you've seen the outfits most of the guards wear here. I mean, they mostly look the same. Um, it's difficult to suss out, like, who's who. Like, exactly. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so from what he's seen, they don't seem to be tied to one specific group.
I can't say that for certain. I mean, they just look like regular guards, and if you go out in the town or the city and you look around, like, it's not like I can just look at a guard from a distance and be like, oh yeah, that's Jimbo. It's difficult for me to say one way or the other. I don't know. They seem like the regular guards, like run of the mill.
The ones going in, have they been like heavily armed, or are we just talking like bare minimum, like a torch and a sword?
It seems normal. I mean, like, they just look like regular guards. I don't know how much more specific I can be.
I mean, I'm just trying to cover my bases here. I don't want to walk in assuming
They're not walking in there with a freaking rocket launcher, if that's what you're asking. No, I don't.
What the
They
hell is a
look
rocket launcher?
normal.
You know,
It's like a really big gun.
Yes, but instead it fires like an explosive.
Yes,
Come
Silver,
on,
show
guards-
this man your pistol. Show this man your pistol. Imagine it about 12 times bigger. And
All
it goes
right,
really
everybody.
far. Don't look down the barrel, Silver. Jesus. Gun safety.
Starts pulling his pants up.
I don't,
Oh, that's the.
Looks,
Sir, that's a cannon. That's not a rocket launcher.
we're gonna just change this right now.
Silver will notice that Z had the exact same idea and is over already without pants.
Your guards have rocket launchers here?
No, I'm just saying that they weren't heavily. How do you look at somebody and say they're heavily armored?
Well, I mean,
That's the real question. You're asking very strange and outlandish questions, Sieg, and it's very confusing to me.
no, see, what I want to know is, like I said, are they walking in there with like extra weaponry that doesn't make sense to be walking in there with?
No, I told you they look like regular guards.
Now, do they go in at regular
did-
intervals? Like they're in there, like in shifts?
My brain hurts.
Does that make
Regular
sense?
intervals. I
Like-
do know. I will say that it's not long after that the lady of the house leaves that the guards enter the home.
Yeah, but it's not like they're taking shifts in there, right? It's not like, oh, one goes in 8 hours later, one comes out and goes in, and then 8 hours later, you know.
Well, no, because from the surveillance that I've gotten from the Coral Knights, the lady of the house leaves. About 15, 20 minutes later, about 2 or 3 guards, sometimes 4, will head into the home.
Okay.
They will be within the home. A few hours later, whenever Evelyn's done fucking off with the Duke, she returns, but the guards do not exit for another 3 to 4 hours.
Okay, now we're gonna put a pin in this conversation right here, quick. Does the Duke
Yes.
retrieve her, or does she leave without some sort of envoy from the Duke?
I understand. Yes. The Duke's never seen going to her home.
So okay,
He seems
So-
to be above that.
so he doesn't like send somebody to retrieve her. She just kind of willy nilly.
There's there's some sort of schedule.
Yeah, there is a schedule of some kind. Okay.
Yes.
Does she leave by
It's-
herself?
Yes.
How difficult would it be for us to get our hands on one of these schedules?
I mean, it's probably anywhere from between 9 or 10 at night. It's almost the same time frame every night that she is gone.
Every night she's doing this.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
So
I mean, at this point, and this has been going on for the last year. So
Every night for a year. Holy. Whew.
I don't know what's going on. I mean,
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
assume. I mean, honestly, if I'm being honest with you, I feel like there's little reason for her to even have her home anymore. If she's in this romantic relationship and they're pretty open about it, I mean, like, they're not open about it per se, but everybody knows.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
So-
everyone knows what's going on. It's not a. But it's not like an open declaration of this is the lady of the fucking city. It's just. People just say that this is who the Duke's fucking.
So can I ask a major hypothetical here?
Sure.
If we were to make our way into the house,
Yeah,
say,
which house? The Duke's house or the girl's house?
Evelyn's house,
Yeah, you.
and hypothetically, let's just say the guards found us and a fight broke out. If we were to defend ourselves, would that be classified as murder if they did not return? Hey, I want to listen. I'm a man who
Well,
respects my life. All I'm
Listen, I understand that, but I mean, you can't plead self-defense, even if everything comes out that like, oh, she was a bad person. You would still be killers of guards. You can't plead self-defense if you break into a home and you kill the homeowner. The same thing would apply to somebody who's within the house,
saying. I'm not saying we're
even
just
if you
gonna
were
go
defending
murder them.
yourself. Self-defense does not apply in this situation. Not when you're committing a crime like that. Be hard pressed. And plus, you do realize that the person that would be holding you accountable would be the Duke passing judgment upon you. It's not really a good idea. Breaking into his lover's home, killing guards. You won't be able to
Yeah.
fake that death.
I'm just trying to cover my bases here.
Give me like 5 minutes to think, and then you guys sit here and think about what your plan is. I'll be right back.
Okay, right.
Yeah, so we should probably go to this house, right, and stake it out.
I feel like that's probably the best course of action. Or
I mean,
someone that can, switch their face all willy nilly and the rest of their demeanor.
yeah, Bron, he's talking to you.
Could possibly make their way in with the
Yeah,
the rest
yeah,
of the guards.
do it. I'll do it. I know what you're getting at. I'll do it.
I mean, sending one guy in there can be kind of a dangerous situation.
Excuse me.
Yeah, why don't we all just go in there?
I don't know if that's. Don't know if that's the play.
I mean, we get close enough, somebody can go spy a little and then see what we're working with. Maybe everybody can go in. Your dog. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Well, there are just a lot of here's and there's.
yeah, like I said, I think we should just send a couple in, maybe have a couple stay outside.
Well, I can only do that for about an hour at a time.
What was that?
I can only change for about an hour at a time.
Yeah, I can't imagine you would need to do it for more.
Well, I mean, if they're in there for 3 or 4 hours at a time.
Yeah, but you don't need to be in there for 3 or 4 hours.
Well, if they all go in at the same time and they all come out at the same time, Wouldn't it be a little suspicious if one of them just decided
Yeah,
to
I
leave
think
early?
you're worried about something we don't really have to worry about now. I think that's something we can figure out then. We don't. If we just stake out the house, go peek in the windows, check to see what's going on, then we can decide what we need to do from that point on. I don't see if it's worrying. I don't see any point in worrying about that now.
Yes, I finished my meditation.
Good.
What did your meditation spring upon you?
My child needed some sort of gold coin for some sort of crafting game where he goes into mines and crafts objects. It's very strange.
Yay.
I have heard the children yearn for the mines.
I didn't know you adopted a
Pretty
dwarf.
Well, listen. As you know, well, maybe you don't know. Cannot conceive our own child. I mean, I do adopt. Anyways, plan.
Well, that's kind of what we're discussing.
Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Some of us want to send people inside the manor. Some of us want to stake the manor out. Some of us are worried about how long to be in the manor for.
I mean, sounds legit.
Right? That's what I said.
I mean, if anybody's going to be able to get in easily, it's Seagull just slowly start raising a hand. You don't believe me? It's a fucking guard wants something to do it again, but I ain't gonna like it this time. Now,
God, I hate when you do this.
my question is this. Say, say we get in the house and there's the big spooky demon thing inside again. Are we allowed to kill the big spooky demon thing, or can we kind of just shit our pants and run?
What spooky demon are you referring to?
There was like this fucking thingy down in the basement of the other dude's place, and it was yeah, it was weird. I don't
Well,
really
yeah,
understand the technical magical mumbo jumbo.
that would probably be preferred.
Okay.
Jesus.
So that one's
I
legal.
don't want any citizens' blood on you. Is what I'm saying. Or the best you can. I mean, it's a shitty circumstance, but I mean, do you have any magical abilities or anything to like knock them out, or just not stab them through the face?
I mean, my eyeballs work. I don't need to stab them in the face. I mean, that's just a more efficient way of doing it.
It is less fun without the
just-
stabbing.
I'm sure there'll be stabbing to come.
You promise?
That's
I
disheartening.
would assume we're dealing with the dark ones.
Is that what they're called? The dark ones? The ones with the handprint?
Yes.
Write that down, write that down.
Some sort of cult or following or something. That's what I. Okay, quick history. About 200 years ago, there was an issue in the city where you were excused. Where there was someone who was the Duke of the city. He was murdered, and his whole family were murdered out in the plaza. And we didn't understand the ramifications of it at the time, but there was a giant bloody handprint. All the bodies, if you were to take a very large step backwards, you can see that the whole city plaza was just covered in one giant bloody handprint of some sort of sacrifice or something, and then it seemed to have been that was it. There was no other. A new duke was put in place. And it seemed as though as the years had gone by, people had forgotten about the tragedy that happened in the square. And now we're back to small black handprints put on doors, whispers and things overheard and inquired about it. Guards say they don't know what you're talking about. I'm just fairly certain it's connected, especially from what you're referring to about what's going on at the home, the Delphi Mansion. I'm fairly certain that Duke Everhold is it. So, if I were a betting man, I bet the Dark Ones being behind this. They worship some sort of deity that's
Another
It's
one.
just not
Always the deities. I don't understand. I like the deities all the time.
is what it is.
Was that the group that was in the basement of the mansion that we're in? The Delphi.
From what we've seen when we are investigating and the reports I've seen from the guard, it's not. It appears that the ongoings in the basement of the Delphi Mansion was some entity. I don't even think it was a deity. Some entity on the outer planes trying to make its way within ours. It also inquires, and if you take a look here on the letter that you retrieved, you can see this point where Evelyn expresses her almost disgust with her brother on turning his back on the family's deity, doing things out in the open. So I feel like that's strange. Like, what the fuck does that? I mean, there's no like clear pointer thing there, but if I were to connect the dots about what's going on here, and if we connect her registering over to Duke Everhold and some other suspicions I've had, it's enough to raise an eyebrow.
Weird.
It's sad that I can't speak about this with my peers at work within the guard because I can't trust anyone. So that's why it's important that it just seemed like perfect timing that you arrived here. You have no reason to be in allegiance with whatever darkness is happening. You're not influenced by the Duke or the guard or anything. Well, you're influenced by me right now, but that's different. Or is it?
Dun dun dun.
But yeah, that's my assumption is there's something else that's bigger than what was ever is happening in the Delphi Mansion. Absolutely.
I hate
so
when deities
We have a
get
whole
involved.
day, and then we're gonna go and stake out this Evelyn's place, right?
Well, I mean, there's no. I don't want to say this to you because I don't want you to take advantage of it because I don't want you just walking off with the sunset. I don't think there's a timeline necessarily because she goes out every single night. There's not been one night that I have had somebody, like she literally lives across the street here from the inn.
Oh, really? What?
Yeah, she
Why
has
didn't you
the
just say that?
large. She's got a blue tiled roof and she's got a large tower.
What the hell?
It's kind of close to Lilith's jewelry store.
Wood jewelry store.
Yeah.
Sounds like it'd be nice.
Yes.
Yeah, that place right over there.
Come to the window. I'll show you. You can see it from.
Yeah, you met the window.
He points. Oops, wrong button. Wrong button. He points in this general direction.
Hey, that's
See
the
on the
one.
map.
Wow. Okay.
So, I mean, like, you could even stake it out from your room here. And you could probably catch her walking.
Yeah, but we would need to be able to get inside. This is gonna be pretty hard to get in there without somebody noticing, right from the back or something.
Well, it's. Excuse me. the home itself is buttressed up against the upper city walls. It's a small, tight alleyway, but the home is like fenced off in the front. There's a small, like, garden. There might be a way to hop in through the back. Rich people have windows too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe going through the back or something. See what's
Captain
going on.
Fenrix looks at you. Looks at you, Z.
Pray tell.
Then looks at you, Seek. Then looks at you, Nikolaus, through the wall. Well, I'm just saying, like, I wanted to make sure that you made it out of the prison in one piece. And I happen to see some people within your crew. Look, he's looking right at, actually looking right at probably Oberon, who was out and about in the town when he went to get the rat, just kind of loitering about. One of the Coral Knights told me that they seen you within the city walking about. Where's the ring? Not utilizing the ring I gave you?
The ring. The ring for Cusco.
Yes.
Cusco's ring.
Yeah, you ring what makes you look like a turtle? That.
Or whatever you want to look like, yes. Should have had enough charges to utilize to, like... Well, I guess you could have already used up the charges, and then when we seen you, it was just because the charges were gone.
Yeah, that's definitely why we were not.
But I feel like it's unwise to be walking about the city just as yourselves.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's unwise. I don't know why they were doing that.
Like,
I'm with you.
your friend Nikolaus was out walking around the city in his giant fucking plate armor.
Oh yeah, the guy thinks he
Like-
owns the place.
Like, most of the people here are turtles, and gem elves, and here's this human with the most blonde hair ever, and the most shiny armor and massive gauntlet walking around like... It's just... It makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
Like,
pretty wild
you think
stuff.
that one of the people who were there at the ship at the time of arrest would be like, huh, that seems weird. That guy seems familiar. That's strange. There's not a lot of humans rolling around here.
Yeah, and then this guy over here too. I just point over to Z. I don't know what his deal is either. Yeah.
Well, at least he's some sort of colored skin that's other than pale white. He kind of fits in. From the back, you could be like, oh, he's some sort of a gem elf or something. He's a little less conspicuous. I mean, the horns are a bit off-putting for some.
Yeah, that's a little. I don't know. That
Something else.
that seemed a little out of pocket. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. If
That's
agree
fair.
with that.
I mean, if we're being honest here, as gentlemen are. But listen, I'm glad you found something. I don't want you just dragging your feet because, you know, there are people that I hope matter to you that are within the prison eating shit food and probably... Anyways, I'm not gonna go into the details. But,
Now knowing that she is literally right across from the inn, when Nicholas and Sig were out last night in their adventures, would we have noticed any guards strolling in or out of there?
no fucking way.
No? Okay.
No fucking way you'd be like, oh yeah, there's these people there. No way. No way, my dude. I mean, probably at the time you went out though, Russ, I would probably... I think you guys would have went out before like 9 or 10 o'clock. Because it gets dark
I know we
here
were
around
out
like
for
7.
a while.
I mean, like...
We
the
would have
way-
probably been doing stuff already, so I doubt we would have.
I would
that
like.
kind of stuff.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but like I think it's one of those things where it's like if you were walking through the streets in like GTA 6 or something like that, and there's a bunch of these people walking by you, and then one dips into a building, like would you, if you're just playing, would you even take note of that? Probably not.
No, that and being
You
worried
had
about
no
the city,
you had
I
no
would've-
reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
You would probably have no reason. Like you probably would be like, I mean, this is a foreign city, like this literal foreign body of Shushang, but I would say probably not. If anything, if you guys probably seen guards, you guys probably would have like tried to like keep a wide berth, anyways. You probably would have like, I don't know. It's not like they're like shouting or chanting or singing while they're entering the house. They're like just
Makes
got
sense.
a little drummer. They got a little like army military drummer boy just like following them in there.
Well, they wanted to hear Ooga Chugga, Ooga Chugga.
Oh no. So, but yeah, I mean, like, I live, like I said before, I live in the cyan-roofed L-shaped house right south of the prison. Just don't all of you come when you need to tell me something. Just send one person. I don't want to draw attention, especially now that you used all the charges on your ring. I'll take that back, though. I can get it re-enchanted. Holds his hand out.
I'm gonna need a moment to talk to you, Private Captain Fenrix.
All right.
So she's gonna slowly lean over towards Z. I think I fucked up a little.
I think you did. I don't know if a little is the amount, but yes.
I fucked up some.
If I die. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, take good care of the egg. That's all I ask.
If it's still there.
Oh yeah.
It is, trust me, it's there.
Sylvia, you heard something about an egg and you get thirsty. Okay. Please be in touch. Let me know how the progress is as you go. And if there's anything I can do for you, just let me know. I can try to pull some strings if you need.
Yeah, you think.
I hope you find your friend. And he leaves.
As he leaves, Seek's gonna like take a moment and then he's gonna start to follow him out. Yeah, what the ring? I may or may not have something, but there's a but. I may have found some help. Isn't help I think you as a city guard would approve of.
I am not a city guard.
Well, you care about the people.
I am a captain.
Okay, where I come from, you're all the same, no offense. You know,
Excuse me?
y'all kind of really abide by the law and stick to it. Where I'm from,
Well, clearly not. We have this bullshit going around in the city right now.
but you're trying to fix it. That's the thing.
Yes.
So that makes you one of the good guys. Now, do you know about Lilith's closet? Like, do you know what that is?
Yes. I didn't.
Yeah. Jewelry. So, okay. I had to get my move, put myself out of line here.
Spit it out, boy.
So you're gonna like look over her shoulder, make sure nobody else is following them.
You guys are just like in the hallway at the top of the stairs. Like, you're like right next to Niklaus's room, and Niklaus, you're in your room now, and you can hear Sieg speaking to somebody on the outside of him, and you have no idea who it can be.
So you usually kind of like put an arm around Fenris's shoulder. walk with me. So first off, Almo, God, this is ridiculous. Lilith's closet is a flat. Now, they're probably your next best shot at having a set of hands in the town to help next to us. They want the Dark Ones gone.
Give us necklaces and tiaras to fight against evil.
I don't want to give too much information because they do put a little trust in me. In my line of work, I need these connections. Lilith, in a sense, hired me and the Klaus last night to procure an item. And that was the house I was telling you about, which, yeah, might want to look into that a little bit because it was a mess.
Let me grab my map. He pulls it out. Did you mark on the map like our area for the house?
Yeah, I'll point right to it.
All right.
It was
Continue.
Second, go upstairs on the second floor. It was the master bedroom. Can't miss it. But listen, I just need to have a little bit of trust put into me by telling you this. If you bring it up to her, you want to hear it from me because I'd rather not be running for the rest of my life. She works with a group called the Reapers.
Shut up.
No, I'm serious.
He like begins to look at you. Make a persuasion check. He does not believe that. Like, he is like so skeptical that that's a possibility.
Well, I just want to make sure I can. I just want to make sure there's nothing that allows me to benefit in any way here.
I know what you mean.
Okay. Persuasion. Thank Christ.
Damn. Nice. I've known Lilith decades. Are you telling me there's some sort of like the shadows or something? Wait. Well, I feel stupid, but I appreciate you telling me this. But you said that she has something against Dark Ones as well. Could be an asset, you'd say.
I don't know full details. All I know is her and her compatriots don't want them around. You don't want them around. I'm just saying. She's already asked if we're working for the guard. I've kind of bullshitted my way around that one.
That is a tricky question to answer, to be honest. Because you are and you aren't.
Precisely. Somehow I pulled that one off. So, but
Well, the Reapers have eyes everywhere, so it's pretty easy to tell whether you were working for the guard or not.
so you seem to know her in some capacity. Maybe I'm just saying. Maybe if we went to talk to her, maybe a little bit of extra help, or you two can maybe swap around what you know. Give everybody a leg up. That's all I'm saying.
I will find time within this week to speak to her. Myself and my husband have some things that could probably be cleaned, and I can have an honest one-on-one conversation. I will not speak your name.
Well, see, the thing is me and Klaus kind of have to go back there. So,
Great.
I
Tell
mean,
her
if you
that
just
you told me.
well, we didn't collect our payment for the job we did. And I mean, if you just kind of want to stumble in while we're there, I don't know. Listen, I don't know
That is too
how
much of a coincidence. Listen, I have a routine just being here for the last going on 7-8 hours. There's already probably rose suspicion amongst my peers. Walking over and following some. You said your friend Klaus? A man who walks around in a full suit of armor as a human? There's no fucking way I can be seen dead around here. No way. You probably should figure out something to do with it. If I'm being honest. As well as your friend in the room, Silver. He's walking around with a pirate hat right now.
Listen,
Yeah,
It's
what do you
pretty
mean a
obvious. And
This
there's
is
some
just
sort of
a
weird
hat.
squeaking sound that I heard, but I
Yeah,
couldn't
you
tell
hear
where it
that
was
too,
coming
Yeah.
from.
It's
I'm
these
very
floors. The
distracted.
floors in this inn is
I don't know
so
it's about any
loose.
of that, but it's got arthritis. All right.
Yeah, you watch
First
this.
off.
Look at this board right here. See that? This board.
Look, I will make it a point to continue working with Wolf and the Reapers to find
Yes,
information,
just-
and I will
Yeah,
relay
just tell
it to
her
you.
that you told me. Just tell her that you told me, and I'm
She's
sure
not
it'll
gonna
be
kill
fine.
me, is she? Like, what's your relationship?
A
with her?
minute ago, I thought she was just some lady who operated a jewelry store. I have no idea if she's gonna slit your throat. Are you kidding me?
Okay, but
Good
we
luck.
Like cordial.
Good luck,
and
my
it's-
man.
And he's gone.
That's all I'm saying. Is it's just it's very concerning. You said it was you were in your line of work. That is concerning. Best not be stealing from my city.
No,
Right.
we'll never.
All I needed
All I
to
did
hear.
was I stole from the boat that we worked for.
Oh, that's. But it's fine. I just better find something for me to replace that ring. So,
Listen, I don't know magical techno mumbo jumbo. I didn't know it could be refreshed.
what do you mean refreshed? It's
What?
chance.
That thing right there. See,
Yes.
no. I
But
was the guy
even
that
if
always
even
got
if I couldn't re-enchant it, it was a nice ring, and you just decided, oh, I'll just sell it for what? Room money?
No, I didn't pay for the room.
You stole that too? Interesting. Now I'm better get my notebook out, start making notes.
Why would I steal a room? I'm more than capable of sleeping on the floor outside.
That's fair. You do look like a homeless person.
I won't hurt.
Home roasted.
Hurt. Nobody but got that hurt.
Could you do something with your face? Could you, like, I don't know, warp into something and make your hair not all fucked up?
Correct.
Just Z out the door frame. Correct. Just poking his head out.
Correct.
But I hope I'm doing nothing but
I'm just saying. Listen, I feel attacked. You sold a family heirloom. That's a problem.
okay. See, if I'd have known it was a family heirloom,
Oh, it's important to you. It's a family heirloom because you know me. But if it's a stranger, you can steal it from them, and it's fine. I feel like your moral compass is strange, Seeker.
listen, you had to grow up like I did. You could understand.
Well,
It
listen,
wasn't easy.
I understand that. Try being gay. So, maybe you'll understand. But, good luck. Please, don't kill anybody.
I'm not intentionally gonna kill him.
Even if they are, how do you say, coerced or brainwashed or convinced that they're the good person or they're on the right side of the law. Please try not to kill the guard. My hope is to get them back.
Listen, you gave the orders. We can kill the spooky things. Don't kill the not spooky things. It can't be any simpler than that.
Right, fair enough. I gotta go home. When I lost his mother's ring.
Son of a bitch!
Have a great day. He begins to walk down the stairs.
So you just like getting the fucking lock out. Son of a fucking bitch! Still fucking ring, baby. God damn it!
He's like pounding at your door, Niklaus, like outside your room in the hallway.
Can I help you?
Sorry. I fucked
Oh.
up.
Well, yes, but yes. I mean, that's all I have is just yes.
Why is everybody attacking me?
What did you do now? I heard most of it, but
I sold the captain's wedding band for his husband. Fucked up.
you sold it for his husband.
No,
Wait, now I'm confused.
You were contracted by his husband to sell his ring?
What's going on?
If father, I just start crying on the ground.
Who did you sell it to?
Where were you on the
It
night of the
wasn't a
15th?
It wasn't a wedding ring. It was just an heirloom ring.
Oh.
It was his husband's mother's. So
Oh.
if that lessens the blow.
Who did you sell it to?
But to be mindful, his husband's mother died of some sort of disease, and they never had a chance to say goodbye. All that was left to him was his mother's ring.
Sigurd!
So I'm just gonna get up
Jeez.
second two. I'm killing myself. Fucking.
Oh my.
The lore.
The Sigurd.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Who did you sell this ring to?
So Lilith.
We can get it back.
I don't think we can.
Where is this Lilith? I'll go there right now.
Where's the
nope.
bad guy to sell it?
She's off west. You go that way. We'll go the other way.
Done.
You're walking Z, and then you realize you're going east, and you're like, oh shit, I gotta go west. You're like I don't know, 100 yards from Lilith's closet, and you kind of see it, and you're like, oh shit, it's the wrong way.
Huh?
Must be another one.
Oh,
Wait a minute. I walked around the town. I know where Lilith's closet is.
oh, that's true. That is true.
Yeah, you piece of shit. Yeah. Oh wait, they're probably not open still.
Yeah, it's still like the fog in the morning's starting to clear up.
God damn it.
It's like 7 a.m. It's early, really early for you. But we'll take like a 10-minute break, and then we can figure out what you guys are gonna do in town for this day after we get back.
Sounds good. I'm going to take my
Fenric's
medicine.
Fenric's heads out and heads back to wherever he is headed, and he's kind of giving you some sort of see where that leads. So you guys we'll say 15 minutes.
Sound good.
You get food, do medicine, take blood.
Dick Bob. Copy that. We'll see you in 10, 15.
something on the map. It's just a freaking
See cards
dust on my
back.
screen.
Tell your
All right,
friends.
so Fenric's left. The day is yours to have. I'm hold. Sickness.
I feel okay. I'm feeling attacked now personally, and I don't appreciate it.
As you should. What have you done?
Yeah, I feel like we shouldn't be doing much of anything, considering the words he said. We're not disguised, as it were. So I think we should hold off until nighttime, until we can go out in public without having too much suspicion about ourselves.
First off, the only two that are raising suspicion are you and Niklaus.
Yeah, you don't know what you mean.
What the fuck?
The rest of us can do it. Want to do so? I mean, good luck in your future endeavors and all.
You know, I guess it does make sense. A lot of the townspeople didn't actually see us when we were arrested. They just heard that some fellows from the Opal Corps were arrested on a ship. So I guess it does make sense that those of us that look a little closer to the general populace are able to go out and around.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I know. Once my shattered heart finally decides it wants to rebuild itself, I need to go procure an item, of which I woefully regret now ever stepping foot in that building for, but here we are.
And you were just gonna let me leave here without letting me know there's a jewelry shop.
Panic City looks at Niklaus in panic mode.
See, now I have to go.
No, you don't have to go.
I do. Are you kidding me?
They don't sell anything that would be a person of your tastes.
And what do you know of my taste, Sieg? One that just sold off someone's wedding band.
So he's gonna walk over and he's gonna do the Will Smith presentation meme. You dress like you belong on a dance floor all the time.
You're damn right I do, and that means I need to outfit myself with the finest of jewelry.
To which she don't carry.
See, not to offend, but looking at you, and I'll give him a one over, like an up and down. I don't think I should be taking any sort of fashion advice from you.
At least I ain't the one getting in trouble with local town folk for, I need a garb.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. At least we don't pawn off sacred heirlooms, right?
First off, he didn't say it was an heirloom. Second off, we'll fuck around and find out.
Oh, I have done both, sir.
Did you call me a homewrecker?
Listen. I didn't say it was a good thing. I also didn't deny it. I'm just saying that you should probably leave it to the more educated and experienced.
Trust me, I've been in more dance halls than even you'll understand. Anywho, I gotta go get what's mine, and I promised the captain information to which I need to go.
Well, they're not open yet, so you're gonna have to wait a little while.
Phew. This thing's gonna just take off. What's there?
Yeah, I know you guys were over there looking. I see you, JD. I see you.
Huh.
What are you up to?
I'm just chilling in the inn, watching over this lady's house, seeing if I can
Okay.
observe anything until Lilith is open.
Make a perception check.
Oh heck yeah!
Z is waiting till Lilith's shop's open because he wants to go see the jewelry.
Okay. Are you waiting here, or are you just gonna go walk about town?
I'll probably take a nice stroll. It looks like a beautiful day.
Okay. Silver, what's your plan for today?
Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to be inconspicuous. I guess staying at the inn. Gal
Okay.
don't like it when I go around, and Guy was pretty angry when dude was walking around. Even though I think that I'm pretty inconspicuous myself, but
I'm thinking
whatever the hell.
trying to scare straight, make sure you're not being too loud and boisterous. Or
Yeah, gonna try and see if I can get that squeak out of my leg too.
Okay. Why don't you roll another d20 for me?
So that. Oh God. Oh, there we go.
After the kind of commotion dies down and everyone kind of seems to be going about kind of doing their own thing early this morning, you're hanging out and like you look over and you just see that Niklaus is just like standing in front of the window just staring out there, and you're just like you pull up a chair and you kind of like take a moment, grab a rag and clean up some parts of your leg because you're interrupted on your morning routine of kind of making sure everything's where it needs to be. And after a moment, you kind of clear that up, and the squeak is gone, so that's good. But if you're just hanging out here, there are some folks that are down in the tavern itself that are having breakfast, and there's even some people who are gambling and playing some dice games at them. If that's something that would pique Silver's interest.
Yeah, you said dice games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll definitely be interested in the dice games.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll make my way downstairs, see if I can rustle up some money. Clickety clack.
So you head downstairs to gamble some money. Roll a d20 for me while you're down there spending some time
Boy.
in this like kind of tavern type area.
Hey, since I have a proficiency in using dice. Hold on, abilities. Oh, I'm proficient in using a dice set.
Yeah. We'll
What
get to
does
that
that
part.
get me?
We'll get
Oh,
to,
okay.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
while
roll.
we're rolling. Yeah, roll a d20 just like as what's going on down there, things you hear, what's going on. So, one thing that you hear just people talking about early in the morning, and you overhear somebody talk about how, what is happening here? What did you do? Gosh, you need to like not be in here. You're like butt ass and naked.
Oh my god.
You.
Getting me in trouble on the internet.
Oh
I turned off our camera because you don't have clothes on.
You got no
He needs me to open up
clothes,
this cheese
kid.
stick. He needs me to open up this cheese stick, and of course, stop. Aldi, they have like really good cheese sticks, and they done goofed up, and they like heat sealed this cheese stick too tight, so you can't grab the pull tabs, and so this man's out here trying to like break into it like it's full of
Oh
guns.
no.
Oh, no.
Trying to eat our food.
Trying to eat your food.
It's my special snack.
Yeah.
This one. Where's the other one?
That's it.
Where's the other one?
This got
But where is the other one?
no, I hate.
You already ate it. Would you eat it through the plastic? Here, open that up. I'll sit on the couch and be quiet. Patient, come on. Okay. Guy's scared the heck out of me. Breathing. I should put like a little tiny mirror up behind my computer so I can like not get spooked.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, yes. So, as part of that, you're kind of hanging out and you're kind of playing some dice games and other things in the morning, and maybe just having some breakfast, having some food. You overhear somebody talking at the bar about this this pretty serious cart crash that happened on the main drag this morning, and there's only one survivor. So you're like, oh, that's
A cart crash?
yeah, like two carts smashed into each other.
2 carts smashing.
Yep.
Who the hell must have been other than
All right, so I'm gonna have you roll 3 6-sided dice all together at once. You get to drop the lowest dice number, and the highest wins. Okay, so you got what? You rolled an 8.
a 5 is the highest.
Well, you get to drop the lowest number in that.
Oh yeah, so I got an 8.
You
Yeah.
rolled 8. That doesn't work. I rolled a 5 and 2 4s. So
You got a 9. Son of a.
All right, to roll again. I wish there was like a thing I could like on the fly turn on my dice rolls.
Oh my god.
5. Ooh, it's okay. I rolled a 4. All right,
Son
one
of-
more time. Ooh, I rolled freaking high, bro.
Damn it.
I rolled a 6 and a 5. We'll go 2 more times because you're probably like, oh, I gotta win my money back. Oh, dude, double 6s? Oh, okay, you definitely beat me that round. Alright, roll again. Ooh, you rolled good. Damn. Okay, so, in the morning, you spend some time gambling and you end up earning yourself after winning and losing and winning and losing and just kind of spending some time with the locals down here and actually having a good time. Seems like even though this is like kind of an upscale, I wouldn't say upscale, but it's an inn. It's got like tavern and stuff like that. It's got the pub area downstairs. But there's like some folks that seem to have a good time before the folks who were gambling would say, all right, I'm out. I gotta get started with work for the day, and they leave. But you end up pocketing yourself an additional 10 gold.
Oh, baby, let's go. Yeah. Good honest day's work.
Seeker,
He's whittling something over there.
My legs going.
something's happening.
My legs going.
I was playing with
He's whittling. He's whittling Silver's leg. Is the form of
It's weird.
tattooing for his leg.
Or like, just like,
Yar! Give me a good Celtic knot.
what are you eating good, Ross?
I had some mean cuisine, 5 cheese, rigatoni noodle stuff,
Oh
snap.
and added more cheese because.
Oh,
cheese.
dude.
Never have enough
Cheese
cheese.
and cheese. Let's feel that. Make macaroni and cheese. I put Parmesan cheese on that. The cheesiest. Are you walking about town waiting for Lilith to open? Or are you hanging out there waiting? What's your plan?
So, not knowing what Fenrix is gonna do right away on the house situation, Zeke will take a look. Because I'm assuming I can see that house from like the corner of Lilith's place.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll just like take a quick look to see if any like birds are at said house.
I would make you have roll a perception check, but like it's not even if you roll a natural 20. It's just
There's
nothing
zero
of
pretty
note.
much, yeah.
Well, there's nothing of note. Like you can watch it and kind of see, but like it seems pretty quiet. The interior is dark. One thing you do notice is now that you've kind of it's the tower is pretty high up, right? But there's a large like golden metallic.
Oh no, I'm not
Struck.
talking about the meter. I'm talking about the house me and Klaus were in.
Oh, well, that's okay. You're watching.
That's
oh.
that's my bad.
Oh, you're good. So you're gonna be staking out that area, or
Yeah, the way I just want to see if, like, obviously Fenrix just left, but
yeah.
not knowing what he's capable of, I don't know if he has a way to be like, hey, yo, go check this out. I just want to see if maybe he's got like any guards down there looking around yet or not.
Make a perception check. A lot of perceiving happening. Oh, Bree's looking around here. Nice, 15. Um, are you choosing to stay at that house and watch it, or are you kind of bouncing up and down this roadway to wait until Lilith? That's my question.
So my thought process is leaving the inn, I'll start making my way to Willis, and I'll kind of look down there. If I don't see any guards, I'm gonna make my way down. I want to check the window me and Klaus went through, and kind of nonchalantly make my way around the building since it was dark when we went in, so I don't obviously couldn't see if there's any outside damage we may have missed.
Oh, okay. Well, walk by Lilith's. Doesn't appear to be open yet. It's not like there's a sign or they just have a sign that's closed. You walk down the roadway because you don't notice any guards down there. There's like nothing of note going on, so you kind of head down that way and you sneak in the kind of like between two of the houses, and you go look around and it looks like nobody was even been there yet. You go around back, look at the window you entered in, exit through, like there's nothing there that would be like, oh my god, what happened here? This seems pretty natural and nothing off.
I'll go around the house, and I want to check the front of the house. I don't know if I asked if there were like any windows or anything in that room when we were in there, because we were just kind of like in and out quick.
In the front of the house?
Yeah. So like on the street side of it.
Okay. So you go around to like the street side, and there's a couple windows, but it's kind of dark on the interior, like it was during the night, and you don't immediately like see anything that sets you off there. It just seems kind of
so no signs of like forced entry or a forced exit or anything.
Make an investigation check. Okay. You kind of trying not to be suspicious or anything. You kind of look around and kind of walk by a couple times and try to like look around. You don't see any kind of forced entry.
Okay.
And then you do see, as you're kind of loitering about, a couple guards walking in the direction of like the house.
Yeah, Seagull will make a mental note of like no signs of entry outside where him and Klaus went through, and Seagull obviously knows how to cover his tracks. So he'll just kind of make a mental note, and as he sees the guards, he's just gonna kind of like wander away back up towards the woods.
Okay. Oberon.
Yeah, actually, I was going to say I was going to join Sieg when I thought he was going to Evelyn's house, but apparently he went to it. But so I'm going to go check out that kind of area when I see everyone's kind of branching off. I think I'm going to like maybe at least spend like quite a while like going back and forth, like changing to look like different people. So I'm not like suspicious.
Couple things. Before you do that, did you want to do your thing with Luther, or?
Oh yeah, I would have probably done that. Like,
I had you test it out and it worked pretty well.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure if you wanted to do that before you went there or what, because it's the ass crack of dawn essentially, not really ass crack. It's more of like the upper punch.
I think I do want it to be in the morning, like that way they're probably like all in their cells still.
Yeah, it'd be like perfect timing when everyone else kind of goes with the town. I would assume you're probably at that way.
Okay, yeah. So I'll start doing that. I'll just do it from like the inn,
Okay.
and then kind of like send them off. but it'll be a couple like instances of me doing the ritual casting of different spells. So it'll take like I think like half an hour because I'll be doing speak with animals, and then I am going to cast beast sense to let me see through Luther's eyes and hear through his ears, and then I was going to use animal messenger to have him deliver a spell or a message, sorry, to Captain North in the prison that we had checked out the day before.
Okay.
Which is, it's sort of a roundabout way to do a sending spell that is only, or 25 words that I can give, and then he can respond with whatever amount as I can hear through Luther there.
So,
And that's, yeah, I'll pull up
cast speak with
the
animals.
thing I
and,
wrote.
Luther's like, oh man, that was pretty intense this morning. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, I mean, seemed like you did quite a good job there. Seemed to work well.
Well, yeah,
At
I'm
least
talking about when that.
hear that Niklaus made a noise.
Yeah, it was something like this works right. It was weird, but I wanted to say that a lot of drama. A lot of drama going on with you guys. Very strange.
Yeah, you know, we're having an interesting time in the city so far.
Heard that?
I don't think you don't need to worry about getting in trouble, or well, I guess you kind of are going to be involved, but I think it makes it more interesting.
This is the most excitement I've had in my whole life.
Well, that's good. And well, I guess you can see what else you find in the prison that interests you, but yeah, that. And I'll kind of give him a description of Captain North as well, so he knows what to look for.
Very unique. Yeah, easy enough to
Yeah.
kind of make sure you give him the right description of the captain. And so you send along, and I believe.
Yeah, so I.
Yep.
Oh.
So he's gonna go.
Yeah, so I'll tell him. So I only have 25 words here, so listen carefully. Well, the magic will do its thing for me. I know it's weird. But I had planned it out beforehand. So the words will be, Captain, your crew lives, working on your freedom. Any thoughts? I have limited words, but
Come back here, and I'll wait for you to come back.
yeah, well, I'll be able to see what you see, so I'm just going to lie down here and hopefully no one needs me.
That's. Yeah. All right. Do I have to wait here?
Right,
for you
no
to-
pressure.
That other thing, or no?
No, that was the last one. The animal messenger. That was the last one. Me telling you what to do. You're good to go.
It's just thumbs up, and he's like, "I'm out." And he like hops down off like your, I assume like your bed, and like scurries out of the room. And then Niklaus, as you're looking out the window, you hear like this frantic scurrying from the hallway, and you're a familiar scurrying. Heard those type of sounds before. So it just kind of set off a little bit of like a silent alarm. Like, But you watch as he descends down the stairs, and he comes down to the stairs that go up to the second floor of the All-In Inn, and kind of looks down, and you can kind of peer through the eyes, and you see, can you see and hear? I think you can see and hear, right?
Let me pull up the spell.
Yep. You see through the beast's eyes and hear.
Yeah, I see it and hear what it hears, and then I can keep on doing that basically until I decide to stop for the next hour.
So you hear Silver, and there's not a lot of folks down here, but you can hear and see Silver kind of rolling dice and going, "Arr, I can't believe it." And then some cheering from him, and you kind of watch as the little rat kind of like doesn't go down the stairs, but like crawls down the wall, gripping onto some of the wood of a pillar and just kind of like hops between some shelves that have different type of decorations and stuff, and ends up on the floor and scurries through like some sets of feet, and then the front door to the all ends open, and like some folks are coming in, so he kind of skirts off to the side, and then continues out. And it's the fog is mostly all gone, but like the grass is still wet. So as he's running through, you can kind of see like the blades of grass flying through your vision, and it's a very odd sensation being like this small and seeing things this tiny. And it's almost nauseating for a moment before you kind of get acclimated to doing this. But he scurries through the upper portion of the city and then heads down to where the prison is. He kind of hugs the wall that separates the upper city from the middle and lower city. And then he kind of watches as some folks kind of walk by. He's kind of tucked in between like some stones. And with him being white, kind of works out well for him. It's not like some of the stones here are kind of a lighter color rock, so he's able to kind of blend in well as compared to like this jet black rat. And then he waits for a moment and runs across the road. He makes his way into the prison. Now he.
Yeah, I'll pull up the other spell as well.
Yeah,
So for Animal Messenger, choosing the beast doesn't matter, but I give a general description of the person he's supposed to deliver it to. He travels, and then when he arrives, it delivers the message as I described to that specific creature. And then if it can't reach the creature before it ends, the message is lost, and he comes back.
He's got 24 hours, so you're plugged in for at least an hour, at least for the resets. So he heads across. It only about maybe like 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes have passed. He runs across the street, and the prison itself has completely solid, almost like it appears to be like concrete walls, but it's been made with a spell of like stone shape, so there's no windows. And you noticed that when you guys were originally taken here, like, it's a very like voting building. Waits for a moment for somebody to a guard to walk by who appears to be intending to head into the prison, and like hops onto the back of their leg and attaches to like their there's like a little bit like leather, and it's kind of like you're now like watching like this now even more nauseating like swinging motion of the leg walking. But after the guard heads inside, Luther hops down and begins to kind of maze his way through the prison. He kind of almost runs pretty quick through the first level here and notices a lot of the rooms on this first level are like administrative type rooms, or like almost like a barracks type area, but then descends down a set of staircases and then finds like more of like a general population holding, where there's a couple people per cell, and he kind of runs a loop. It's kind of like this big spiral that just heads all the way straight down, where there's this floor after floor after floor. He kind of takes a moment and peers over the edge, and that almost makes your stomach turn, as it's just like it just seems like it goes down for like at least 20 or so floors. It's deep down underground how many cells he's have, and it makes you kind of wonder like how many fucking people are in prison.
Are they all like individual cells as well, or do
Yeah.
they seem to have like multiple people in each?
Well, on this floor that Luther's on right now, it seems to be like a general population, multiple people per cell. But when he looks over the edge, he can't really see the cells that are tucked in on the outside area. So he's just kind of looking down, and he can kind of see the different levels, like just the edge railing. So you can kind of almost count the floors, but can't see cells. But he pulls back and begins to kind of make his way down each spiral, and he has to go around down like maybe 2 or 3 levels before he finds the individual he's looking for. North is kind of sitting cross-legged on his bed with his hands behind his back. He doesn't have his hat, so he looks kind of very almost like vulnerable, just hanging out. Like it's still early morning. He's just kind of hanging out, resting. There's somebody that is in another bed cell that has this blanket that's pulled up over the body, so like Luther can't see who that is, or you can't see who that is. But North is just kind of sitting there, kind of a little bit of eyes shut, legs crossed. He looks normal. But then Luther kind of peels through the bars, hops up, and kind of like walks up North's legs, and he's immediately like begins to kind of scratch his thigh because he thinks it's like an itch or something like that, and then he's like, and then like Luther hops his other leg, he does inch that, and he like looks up and he like, oh, Jesus Christ! And then the message is delivered, and then and it's weird because you can, I think.
I guess I would hear my own voice coming from
Yes.
Luther, because it is like just he speaks it in my voice.
So he speaks the message, and North is like, "What the hell's going on here?" Oberon, if that's you, turn around in a circle. And Luther's just sitting there, just staring at him. Doesn't do anything. He's just waiting.
Yeah.
He's like, we're doing all right. I get 3 meals a day. The guy over there is hopped up. He's detoxing from some sort of spice. I just punch him around when he gets too lively. But been able to get in touch with everyone else from the crew. Word got around, you guys were killed. So I guess it's good that you're alive. Guess it's a good thing the Opal Corps hired you. Man, this sucks. We're doing okay. Some guy tried to kiss me at lunchtime. Punched him in the head. Haven't had problems since then. Not that I'm against that or anything. Just I got a lady at home. What else? It's really boring here. But really missed the ship, and hope you guys figure out a way to get us out of here without killing anybody. Rather not have any blood on our hands after you guys killed that rich folk. Not that the Opal Corps will care. We have, we talked about the gray area. That's fine, but don't kill anyone else. If we have to do our time, we'll do our time, and then we'll get out, and we'll go from there. But we're good, I promise. Now get out of here, you freaking rat. Sanitary. Kind of like begins to like shoo Luther out of the cell, and like kind of like tries to kick him as Luther's dodging, and then Luther like begins to make his way back out the prison.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
But
excuse me.
You are excused.
Thank you.
As Luther's making his way back to the inn, there's a small boy that's kind of standing outside the main gate or entranceway. Let me share the map again for you, brother.
Oh no, it's 303.
What?
Rip.
TOT. It's 303. It's having to be live.
Oh no.
Oh. I was like 303. I was just listening to them today. What the hell? That was spooky. But yeah, there's a small boy out there, and he's just essentially the town crier. So I'll have you roll a d20.
Oh,
And
is out there crying all the time.
I don't think that rolled.
there you go.
Man, the
Yeah.
first one was a 19. I rolled it
Oh,
off.
really?
I just clicked it by accident. That's 9 is pretty good.
Well, a 19. I will use a 19. The boy is just
Very
gonna yell,
generous.
"Hear ye, hear ye! Famous priest of the motherland has been exposed as a doppelganger and has been executed by the town guard." And some people are like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And then like Luther just continues to run up the roadway, makes his way
Right.
towards the all-in inn.
Is there a specific place I've heard of that people refer to as the motherland?
I would say like make like a history check as far as like anything you've heard here.
Yeah.
Nine. Probably not. At least, I mean, you might have heard it in passing, but you get the sense that the motherland is maybe not a place, but a state of being, bro.
Very.
I don't know, like it's not having spent a lot of time here, like a lot of like conversations about past and history in different places. It's like completely fresh information, and it's like almost like going to another country and they speak a different language and they have all their different types of culture, and it's like what, like it'd be difficult to recall unless you had something like key.
Yeah. Did that kid, as Luther was passing, did he have like a stack of newspapers or something with him, or was he just hauling out
He was
stuff?
he had a page he was reading from.
Ah,
But Luther makes it back to the inn in one piece.
ah. Very, very good job there, Luther.
And he kind of like stands up on your bed and just kind of holds his hands out, like looking for some sort of like treat or reward.
I could give you some rations, but here, let me go down and, I mean, we bought a whole bunch of rooms, so I'm assuming they'll give us some good food.
Like that's like kind of a little squeak.
Yeah, I'll head down, and I'll also, like, seeing Silver is still, like, there gambling, right?
Now he's sitting at a table. Silver, you're sitting at a table now because folks who's gambling with you left because they were upset that they lost their earnings from the previous day.
Hey, yuck, yuck, yuck,
Oh.
yuck.
I'll stop by the table and like, hey, I didn't know where the rest of the group was, but I did some little thing and I managed to talk to the captain, and he seems to be doing pretty well.
Oh, you
most
talked
of
to
his
the
problems-
captain in jail, huh?
Yeah, well, indirectly, but yeah, he seems, most of his problems seemed very trivial, so he seems to be doing
Yo!
all right.
So they're not doing too bad in there.
Yeah, he definitely said that he wanted to, get out, but he seemed reasonably accepting of like waiting out his sentence. Which don't know. Probably tomorrow I'll ask him how long that exactly is, because I don't know if he would want to be staying for more than even months is kind of a long time. I prefer to get on the move whenever get things sorted out here.
Yeah, I think the sooner we get out of here, the better. But they're bad at dice here anyway, so I make my money back just the same. So I don't mind too much staying here, but yeah, I guess the sooner we get out of here, the better.
Where do you know where everyone else went? Or
Oh
kinda
yeah, the one
doing
went
okay.
that way. Other guy went over there. I think he's up there somewhere, and the other guy went that way.
All right. Well, there's a lot of extra people, I think. But I saw Niklaus was upstairs. I don't know what he's doing.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm gonna go check out that Evelyn woman's house, just incognito sort of thing, and just get a lay of the land. And
I heard
what's
that.
up.
Well, I'm gonna be drinking here at the bar. Hey, bar guy, you got any weird stuff?
Hey, bar guy.
Hold on.
You got any weird stuff?
I got something.
Over on Adamant 5, they had this psychoactive fish thing in the bottle that when you drank it,
What was that last word?
Fisting in a
Fisting
bottle.
in a
What?
bottle.
fish thing, yeah, it was like some sort of psychic fish that you drank it and
Oh, fish.
you
Mm.
screamed
Thought you were
something in your brain.
Thought he was starting to tread in my territory for a minute.
Alright.
Got any weird stuff? What do you got?
Well, we're known for this really delicious drink. Pretty popular and unique. And it's, if you roll a d20 on the table here, I'll tell you what it is.
Oh, a D20. What's that?
Here, aren't you good with dice games? I've seen you swindle that man out of his money.
Okay, what the hell did you just say?
You heard me.
Yeah, you won that fair and square.
Yay! What the hell did you say to me?
An 11, huh? Well, we have this special drink. It's thick and creamy yellow drink made from barley, and it's spicy and it's savory, and it's called Devil's Anus.
Oh,
Yo, you got Devil Anus here. Oh, Devil Anus. Yeah, me and Devil Anus go way back. Hey, where is this guy? Where is he at?
Oh, it's the drink.
Oh, the drink! Oh, the drink's called Devil Anus. Yay, well, alright, well, let me
Devil's
see this.
Anus.
How much? How much for one?
Well, I know you're a rich man now, so,
a rich man.
Oh, ain't nobody rich. I got kids.
he looks at you like totally not impressed. It's gonna be, 1 silver piece.
1 silver. Oh my
I told
God.
you it's our best drink that's odd and weird.
All
There's
right.
room for it. The Devil's Anus.
All right. You got your 1 silver piece. All right. What is this? Like a shot size? Like what is this? Like a full glass? Like what are we talking?
Just you wait. Hold on. He heads back to the room.
That doesn't sound
There's
promising.
like a little.
Oh, I don't
Yes.
like that. He has to go away from this.
He heads to the back, and you hear like clinking of like metal. There's some shaking of what you think is like ice cubes in like a metal, kind of like some sort of mixer. And then there's like a very strange sound that you haven't heard before, but it's almost like drilling.
Oh, Silver, what have you gotten yourself into?
You start thinking something, your legs acting up again, so you smack it.
What the hell? What the hell?
But,
These floors.
he brings out, and it's this long, like, foot tall, like 12-inch tall, glass boot, and
Oh,
he
no.
sets it down on the table, and your butt cheek is tingling, getting a little numb right now.
Oh.
And it's got little kind of like tiny bubbles that are coming up.
Yeah, you threw a little secret sauce in there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You a magic man. You know some magic trick.
No, but I do know that this drink has an effect on people.
Hey, it has an
Drink
effect on
safely.
people.
Yeah, just please.
Yeah. Well, first
Drink
of
in
all, I
moderation.
Drink responsibly.
Some
take-
people.
what?
Don't drink in Captain.
Drink is Belgian. Just this drink is meant to be drunk over like the period of like a couple hours. Just make sure you baby it.
All right. Well, I take a sip on that.
Okay.
And then I
It's
top
really
off my
deep.
I top off my flask with it.
Oh, okay. So
So we top off the old flask. And then we bottoms up this thing.
really,
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
you
We test
immediately-
the
do
integrity.
you know the trick of spinning it after you get down to a certain point?
Oh,
it
give it
doesn't
the-
kick back at you?
Give it the whirlpool.
So it doesn't kick back at you. Oh, you know, Silver knows all the tricks. Rob
It's
might
true.
not know exactly what the hell that is, but Silver does.
Because if you drink with the boot pointing up, there's an air pocket. It'll flush all of it at once, like splat. Like it just. Anyways, you just spin it.
Oh yeah, he
You
spins
look
it a
up
little bit.
online. You can look it up online.
Give it the old
Get a little
tornado.
bit of that vortex action.
You've been
But he
watching
drops it down.
Z at night too much. But you drink it, and the bartender's standing there down the bar, cleaning a glass, just staring at you, just like, what is he doing?
Oh!
Jesus, boy, it's Jason Christ.
You slam it down, and it's strong, but you've had stronger. And but it's delicious. It's thick, almost like it has like a ale type color, like an amber color.
Mm-hmm.
It looks to be like very viscous, but it goes down almost thick, and it leaves like almost like a coating on your throat. For the next like 6 hours, you have to refer to yourself in the third person.
Hey. Yeah, you already be doing that.
Who?
Nice. What was that? I is an I. I Silver already be doing that.
Ah, I see what you did there.
I Silver. Oh, that's a good devil's anus.
Oberon, you witnessed this happen.
Yay! Let me get one for the road.
Yeah, I definitely do not. I think I'm good.
Let me get an anus for the road.
Yes, let me get another one for
I
the
don't-
road,
I don't
please.
know why they always name drinks after something like very strange or unpleasant sounding.
Oh yes, oh yes.
You don't know why they.
Yeah,
name
you
things
ever
like
had a
fucking head?
shapeshifter penis? No, they're
I don't
great.
think I have.
Can you make one of them? You know how to do that?
Haven't you ever heard of the hookah pen of scrying?
Yeah, you guys got a hookah pen shop? I've been looking for a hookah pen of scrying and I still haven't been able to find 6 planets I've been on looking for the hookah pen of scrying. Can't find a single one.
We don't do that here.
So
Yeah, yeah, right.
Banned.
Yeah, I guess just give me one of these anuses. Give me another anus and I'll be on my way.
The problem is the marketing for them is really bad for the baby turtles. So we ban those.
Yeah, what now?
You heard me.
The tortoise?
The little baby turtles.
Not the
Oh,
toilet.
they be hitting the
There's
hookah
been
pen of
marketing
scrying.
campaigns. They've been targeting them, and we had enough of it. We voted as a city to say no more.
No more hookah
Yeah,
pens of
alright.
scrying.
Matter.
Alright. Give me another damn boot.
All right. He takes
Oh,
the glass that you finished. He's like, we only have one glass. He takes it to the back.
Wow.
He's got one glass.
All right,
Go.
I'll see you later there, Silver.
Yay, this one's for you!
What? No, I didn't. I said I didn't want one.
Come on,
Yeah,
you
you
gotta.
said you want one. Yeah,
Oh.
you said, wait, you said you want another one?
Oberon, you gotta try an anus once in your life at least.
Who is that? Who is that?
Ah. It's a ghost.
Z's 3 seats down. Just poke his head out.
Just waiting for
You
Lilith
can
to
hear the
open.
same
Yep.
time.
Oh! Yay, what's going on there?
You know what? Fine. I'll give it a try. Why not?
Yay, it's alright, I'll drink yours. He said he didn't want one, I'll drink his.
Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna head out.
Yay, Silver will drink too, I
And he comes out the room and he's like, I've never seen anyone drink 2 of these. Can't promise you something bad won't happen. Puts it on that table and just like steps back and he's like,
think.
just,
Yay,
like staring at you.
oh, this will be a good. Yay, what, I got something on my face.
No, I'm fascinated. I would like to see what happens.
Ooh, I heard that. I take the egg out of my flask and just dunk it in there a couple of times, and then I put the egg back in my flask, and then I jump it.
You do what?
I took the egg out of my flask,
Yeah.
and I just dunked it in there a couple of times,
Okay.
and then I put the egg back in the flask, just to flavor it up. You know what I mean? I like mine a little grungy.
Yep.
Silver likes his drinks a little grungy. So I after that I yo ho ho and a bottle of Down to Hell.
You just send it full send.
Oh yeah, full send that, John.
All right. Make a Constitution saving throw. The DC is gonna be a 12.
Every time I eat or drink anything, I'm gonna do it until I have to make a Constitution check. That's
Fair.
my own. You think I don't crush
Wow.
this?
Wow.
You
Very
think I
good.
don't crush? He just burps so loud, he amplifies it with his technological advancements.
He's just like staring at you in wonder as you seem unfazed by it.
My God.
Hey. Ooh.
He's auto-tuned his belches.
He looks around, grabs some parchment, and he's like, "What'd you say? Can you just sign this for me?
Yeah.
This is a blank piece
Yay.
of parchment."
Silver wonders what the hell this is. What is? I ain't signing nothing. Last time I signed, somebody came, took me house.
Listen, never seen that happen. We're gonna retire that boot. We're gonna put it.
Yeah,
on the
well,
wall.
give me another one and I'll show you a little bit more. How about that?
Listen, I don't want a dead body in the premises.
Yeah, dead
It's-
body. What do you mean a dead
it's-
body? Is that a
It's
challenge?
like 8. It's like 8 a.m. and
Is it
shops
still
are
8
opening right now.
a.m.?
Shops are starting to open right now. This is.
Wait, you're actually telling me this 8 a.m.? I
What?
thought this was a day's worth of gambling that I did, and then he came back, and I was sitting
Oh
at
no!
the bar. This is 8 a.m.
Yeah, because
Oh
Z's still
my
waiting
I
for
wasn't,
Lilith to
I wasn't gone too long. I just was
Oh.
out for like maybe an hour and then came back.
Oh
Or
boy.
my rat came back.
But you're
Oh,
fine.
boy.
You're just next 6 hours. You just gotta refer yourself in third person. That's why like the
Hey.
bartender's just like, okay. But he's like, we need to retire this boot. I don't want any.
you get anything
some-
else in weird, you let me know, okay? I'll give him like a gold piece just for having fun.
Wow, thank you. What's your name? Did you sign my parchment?
Yeah, I signed it, but it's just a drawing of 2 legs.
This is what look. He's like, what is this?
It's just a drawing of 2 legs. One of them being a peg leg, one of them being a regular leg.
It checks out for the.
Hey,
Phoenix
call me
Crew.
2 legs, okay?
Ooh, 2 legs?
Yay.
That's why you had to drink 2 boots. The legend begins.
Hey.
Like, look at this creepy shit he's making, right? Like, this isn't too horrible. Okay, alright, it's a dude. He said he was
lemonhead,
singing.
little lemonhead.
Okay. Here's the next one.
Oh god. The Dragon Ball?
Looks like the SCP.
Now he's got.
Oh my.
Don't know what this is.
Oh no, he traveled into the
This
vacuum.
He has traveled across the world searching far and wide. And what is a dead mouse? Some dead mouse? Some marshmallow?
Dude, he is the funniest, man. Yeah, he likes a lot of the horror stuff. He likes Five Nights at
Oh.
Freddy's, and then he likes, there's like this Roblox thing that's called Rainbow Friends, which is kind of like similar. I don't know. But yeah, so he puts that up on the shelf and kind of like glues your parchment to this piece of wood, and he kind of sets it on the shelf next to it. He's like, I'll save the boot. No one else will touch that boot from now on.
Yeah, he thanks me. I'll be back at dinner. Alright, so he gets up and he just gets up and goes. Yeah, you know any place that makes any good booze around here?
Booze?
Yeah, booze, any good liquor, anything weird, you know?
You can probably hit up the bar down in Midtown, Mid City.
Yay, bar mid city. I'll probably need some clothes. Where can I? You got any clothes?
Close. You know what? Yeah, it looks like I'm just for like blowing my mind. I'm sure I got this red jacket. He goes to the back and kind of. It's just. This is so impressed. This is unheard of. There's some sort of strange man. But, let's see. Can you do me one more favor, Two Legs? Can you roll 2d12 for me, so I can tell you the
2d12?
name. So I can tell you the name of that other tavern that's in the middle city.
Absolutely.
2 and a 7. It's
The fuzz.
Hold on. Hold on. I gotta write this down because now it's canon. There's a place down there called the Crooked Chicken.
Oh, the lazy cock, huh?
The lazy cock.
Can you roll a d4 and I can tell you what kind of bar it is?
Not the lazy cock.
That bar is quiet all the time, but they got drinks.
Oh, they
and
quiet.
then,
Aye, they quiet, huh?
I need you to roll me 3d4 so we can develop who is the barkeep.
Yeah, I don't know what your thing with dice is, but I love rolling dice for no reason.
I love this. This is great. Well, they're a wise, stylish dwarf.
Aye, yeah, the crooked chicken.
The lazy cock.
Aye, the lazy cock's got a fancy dwarf. All right.
Let's see. What's character names? Let's see. Roll a d4 for me.
Yeah,
I
you
can
think
tell you
I
what their
won't?
name is because I'm powered by dice. It's just the way I live.
Oh.
All right.
okay.
So and then now you can roll a 1d20 for me. Now that I've discovered and remembered they have a magical name, and their magical name is Thundrai.
Thundra.
Thundrai, the wise, stylish dwarf who was a barkeep down there at the Crooked Chicken, and
All right, Woody at the crooked, the broken cock, the lazy cock.
he's got this
broken
drink that's
cock.
called the twin-size bed.
Woody's got the twin-sized bed at the lazy cock in
The
downtown.
Crooked Chicken. Yeah, the Crooked Chicken. There's this drink called the twin-size bed, and the reason why it's like that is because it's about like the size of a shot, but it'll put you to sleep. That's why it's called
Oh, put you to sleep. Yeah, all right. Well, thank you for the jacket, sir. In the name, I'm gonna go look
Two
for
legs.
Woody and see if he can give me some good drink.
that. All right.
All right, I'll be
And
on the way.
also,
So,
two legs. I do have a question for you. Why do you keep saying silver?
yeah, what was that?
I'm really confused about that.
What was that? What do you mean?
You kept referring to like you're saying things like silver out there, but you said your name was Two Legs. Really
Yay,
confusing.
silver. And then he just walks away. Silver. He says
Alright.
I a lot. He says I a lot. Silver. Silver be going now. Thank you for the drinks. And then he puts on his disguise.
Okay.
He definitely thinks this counts as a disguise. So he puts on his red jacket.
Marf slides down from underneath your hat and morphs into like glasses.
Oh, nice, Marv. Good thinking. Aye, Silver's going now. All right, now Marfy. You keep an eye out for me, all right? Any guards or anything weird like that. This disguise should do the trick, but in case it does, just keep a lookout for me, okay, Marfy? All
He's
right,
keeping
so
an eye out.
all right, we're gonna go down to Midtown, look for the crooked cock, and find Woody.
I would say Sieg and Z, since you guys are both trying to make your way to the Lilith's closet when they open, so you guys can make competing D20 rolls. See who, and I'll describe what happens in terms of whoever ends up there first.
Okay. Competing
Or,
D20s, you said?
Yeah, just roll a straight D20. Z, you just by the whole situation going on at the bar with Silver, you're like you totally glazed over the fact that the barkeep said something along the lines of like the store's open at 8, and then you see Silver leave and you're like, oh fuck. So you get up to head out, but see, you make your way to Lilith's closet. The windows still have the curtains pulled, but the sign has changed to open.
I'll make my way in.
Okay. You head inside, and you see Whiskers sitting on the countertop in cat form, and Lilith is actually like on the other side, closest to you, of the counter. As you enter in, she's kind of standing there in the middle as she's like walking. She's like, "Oh, hello. Just one moment." And she kind of goes and pulls the curtains out, and the light kind of comes in and kind of shines off of all like the display case of all the jewelry, and really kind of lightens up the place that's normally like kind of this dark, almost like foreboding room. But she takes a peek out her doorway, and Z, as you're kind of making your way down the road, you kind of see Lilith poke her head out and like look around and close the door.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first off, I came to put that ring, and I'm sure my partner, Miles, will be around with that sword later.
Yes.
I've also hit a bit of a predicament. I'm hoping you might be able to assist me with.
Love to hear it.
That ring I sold you, I learned that it was an heirloom to a friend's partner, and I was not aware of that fact, and I feel rather guilty about it. Is there any way I could either purchase it or do some sort of request to get it back?
Oh, well, in through the front door, Z pops in. She's like, "Oh, we have another customer." "Just one moment, sir. I'm conducting business," she says to you, Z.
Not a problem. I'm here to browse your selection of fine jewelry.
Whiskers, keep an eye on him. Come with me, Sigurd.
Whiskers?
And she grabs your hand. There's a cat sitting on the glass countertop where all like the jewelry is.
Aren't
It's
you?
like jet black cat with little white paws.
Aren't you the cutest? Oh.
But she pulls you to the back room, Sieg, and she pulls the curtain back, and I would say roll a d20, Z. I'm gonna see if you're hyper focused on the cat, or if you're too focused on the cat to not notice what's behind the curtains.
That would be easy.
I'm sorry.
Did I
Roll a
say
what
Sieg?
now?
Did I say Sieg? Oh, roll a d20, because I want to see if you're engulfed by the fact there's a cat here, or if you catch a glimpse behind the curtain as Sigurd heads up. You're like, "Oh, cat," and you watch as Sieg and Lilith opens the back curtain, and there's about 3 women completely nude, just sprawled out on this like large bed,
Oh.
and then the curtain closes.
Oh my. That kind of establishment, huh?
And Lilith kind of goes and looks through. There's like this little box that she has. She opens it up, and she opens the box up, and she like sticks her hand down to her elbow, and the box is small, like very tiny. And she rummages around, and she pulls her hand back out. She's like, this ring here.
Is she showing me the one I wanted for the request? That means
No, this is no. She set that aside. This is the heirloom ring.
the one I sold. That's the one I found out this morning.
Okay. Well, let's make a deal then. You can have the ring of slickness, or you can have this ring. You can decide, and I will give you either ring. She punches your stomach. She's like, I'll give you this ring. I'll sell it to you for. How much should I pay for it?
1,000.
Since you did do me a really good favor with the incident at the home, I can let it go for 500 gold. The craftsmanship is beautiful. That alone is worth at least 300. Enchantment, okay. Useful for some of our agents.
I'll give her the 500, and as I kind of hand it to her, do you know who that belongs to? Caesar is going to take a moment. He's going to look at the ground for a second. As a matter of fact, I think you should. The person that belongs to is apparently a regular customer of yours. It belongs to the husband of Captain Fenrix.
And she just squints her eyes and looks at you, and she's like, and the 3 naked women just sit up in the bed and draw a dagger, and they're just staring at you now. And she's like, oh, really?
Siegel just kind of look around. Yep.
Z, as you're out in the other room, you hear a whistle from the back room, and you see Whiskers stand up. The hair on the back of Whiskers kind of stands up as well, and you just hear, and the cat's like facing the curtains in the back.
That doesn't seem good. Good kitty cat.
Doesn't even like acknowledge your presence at this point. Seems like this cat is hyper focused on whatever's happening in the background.
Well, don't like that. I'm going to try to approach the curtains.
As you try to walk around the display case, Whiskers then turns to you and looks and hisses at you. Do you continue walking?
No, I'll stop.
Okay.
This is a very strange place. I've been to a lot of strange places.
Listen, and you hear in your head from this cat. You just tell it's coming. mess around with the house. Stay here. Business is conducting in the back.
Well, but that's my friend back there.
Really? And
Yes.
the cat hops down off the counter, and like the cat just grows into this like stocky dwarf with a long, kind of 8-inch long mustache,
Oh.
and like grabs this axe from underneath the display case, and just like slaps in his hand. He's like, "Oh, really? Well, then you make your way in the back too. Come on,
Oh, again?
let's go.
Ooh, how exciting. Very nice. Okay.
Get in there."
I am going, I'm going.
He kind of like
Wait a minute.
He tries to shove you, but like it's like the back of your knee does that thing where it like kind of gives out for a second as you're walking.
Before I do, is your name actually Whiskers? Or do you have a different name because you're actually like a shapeshifter or a dwarf?
I'm not a shapeshifter.
Are you just a
One
dwarf?
with the earth.
Oh.
One with the earth we stand upon. Shushang.
Oh.
Druid.
Very
Yes.
nice.
Away from my cloister right now, so get in there.
Very
He,
cool.
like,
What?
tries to shove you, but it's like he like pushes like the back of your leg again because like, you kind of stumble through the curtain and
Fine,
see
fine,
kind
fine,
of,
fine,
like,
fine, fine.
are met. You're met by a Z, and then like also Whiskers swaddles in. And,
Yeah. So, funny thing. See. Oh, look at this.
there's 3 naked women with daggers who are like standing up on their knees on this giant bed, who are just like kind of like they're just at the ready. And you can
Sigurd,
see that,
you dog, you've been hiding this from me?
silence, your friend has something to tell you.
Oh, yes, of course.
Come on, Sigurd.
Sigurd's just gonna kind of put his hands up a little bit, just keeping him away from his weapons or anything, showing no ill will.
Better speak. Explain yourself. Why did you have this reunion? It's me. Why are you incriminating me with the city car? Seems like the wisest of decisions. Huh?
Why I had that right is fairly simple. You're aware of the group that was arrested, convicted of a murder, and then later found dead in prison at your service. Murder part wasn't us, but anywho. Captain Fenrix is aware something is not right in the city.
Yes. Anybody with a brain?
Your friendly neighborhood dark ones are, I would like to assume, following me and my Seagull slowly turned to like look over his shoulder at Z companions around. When we left the Delphi Manor, they were there. They were the ones that killed the people. When me and Niklaus visited the house, as I told you, they were there before we were.
Oh,
Captain.
The house has been empty for 2 weeks. Knocked them a while back.
Captain asked us for help because he has nobody else he can turn to for trust. We're outsiders and we're going to draw the least suspicion.
Mm-hmm.
I pawned that off on you because it belonged to the captain. To be honest, I thought it was just a friggin' ring he had. Again, just found out this morning it belonged to his husband's mother.
Oh.
And unfortunately for me, family's a soft spot and I get a little sentimental. Trust me, I've only got one family member left alive, and I don't know where he is. And for his sake. I hope it stays that way.
Well, it still doesn't explain why you're rude. Maybe that's
Yeah, it's kind of a guilt thing. Attachments to family go a little bit farther with me than they would with most.
well, maybe it explains why you're no longer doing what you appear to have done in the past 5.
Just mess. Do
There's
those
no place
things.
in the Reapers.
I still do those things, but for now, this is. And Steve will just kind of like wave his hands like to the shop in general. This is just my cover.
Interesting. So you came back for the ring. You best not even mention that the ring is ever here. Then we'd really have a problem. Because I have appearances to uphold, Sigurd, as you are with the Baron.
Although I'm very well aware of what happens if anything gets found out. And Seek's gonna slowly turn and look at Z. And that goes for you too, because there is not a corner of this galaxy or universe we will ever be safe.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm concerned.
Where I come from would be killed. Don't matter where you go.
Killed for what? I've just come into this. I don't know what's going on.
Z just came to buy some jewelry. Now he's like getting threatened with being hunted across the world, the galaxy.
Yeah, I thought we were friends, and all of a sudden now you're threatening me with orbital bombardment. I don't. What has happened here?
He's just saying that if you take something that doesn't belong to you, the wrong person, you will end up
I mean-
here, somewhere else. It's a pretty straightforward, common sense lesson.
Yeah, that is. I mean, that is to be expected. I wouldn't expect anything less.
I would hope not.
I just didn't know why I was being threatened. Do you see the? Do you see my predicament?
Well, my problem is that he brought some stolen goods from a very prominent guard.
Oh, Sigurd, not the ring.
I don't want to hear anything out of your mouth, see.
Oh, Sigurd.
You know about this ring too.
I do, and my fellow compatriot made an awful mistake. Please, don't mind him. While he may be able to change his appearance, apparently that does not change the IQ of the individual as well.
Whoa.
But we love him
This guy-
just the same.
I believe he's just gone a bit soft.
A bit soft.
Man of his skills, it's a shame that he's so bored. You could never have told me. I would have never known that there was. Now that I know.
You know what? You are right. Sigurd is a big softy, aren't you, Sigurd?
Do not start with me.
He's acting all big and bad and tough. Look at him.
One of the girls in the bed goes, "You're a softie, aren't you?" And she like kind of like doesn't stab you, but like pokes your armor with her dagger. You're a softie, aren't you?
Sage's just gonna snap his head to her, and he's just gonna have this look of just pure death across his face. Like when he makes the point that familial ties are very important to him, he is not lying. Like,
Whoa.
Make an intimidation check.
Sigurd, there's no reason to act that way towards a lady.
She kind of like sits back on the bed. You guys can both make a persuasion check, or one person can have advantage.
Persuasion about what?
Trying to talk your way out of not getting fucking murdered.
Oh, okay.
Not the naked lady on the bed.
Oh, I guess Russell just made the decision for us.
no, I said we could both do it or one of us.
Yeah, and we didn't even discuss if. Okay, well, I guess.
squints her eyes at you, Sieg. I'm very displeased. I'm not sure we'll be doing business in the future. Suppose I'll let you. I understand morals and some sort of moral compass that doesn't make sense. Don't sell things, steal things from the city guard. You can steal things from foils. Guard? Death Wish? I certainly. So please take the ring and just don't mention it was ever here. Been here for a long time. I really I have a business to run with my associates, and I would really appreciate it if I didn't have to change my identity and set up somewhere. So just do me that favor and we're square.
Six just gonna look at her and just give her a small nod.
All right.
Does this mean that I cannot peruse your wares still?
No, you're no longer welcome here. Tell your friend he can keep this.
Oh, man, I was really looking
Sorry.
forward to some nice jewelry.
Well, your friend has some nice jewelry now in his possession. Perhaps you can purchase it. Kind of like smiles.
Sad times. Well, you have a lovely establishment.
I appreciate that.
Oh, and a lovely
Sit
cat
when I open
dwarf.
now.
Oh. Oh, I don't like that. Either way.
Kind of gives you like that like shit-eating grin.
Oh, I like you. I like you a lot. All right.
It's like a first grader school photo. It's just like the worst smile ever. It's just,
Oh. Sieg, I wish I was welcome back here now, but alas. Off we go. And I will begin
You're
walking.
leaving?
Yes, yeah.
okay. Are you leaving too, Sieg?
Yep, Zeke will just grab the ring and leave.
Okay. You go to pocket that ring in your pocket, and you feel something else metallic in there too. And you're out on the street, you pull it out, and it's the ring of slickness. Ended up in your pocket too. Make that what you will. I need to edit this. My thing that's parody.
Sigurd, what a find you found.
What a find you found.
What a find you found. I would have loved a little more time with the establishment owner and her compatriots, but always another port, always another city.
You wouldn't have been a blessing with her.
Oh, much you have to learn about me, friend. And I'll throw an arm around his shoulder. But at least we left with our lives, and we won't be here very long. So we won't have to sleep with one eye open for very long, I believe. Maybe. I do it anyway.
The thing is with Z, it's his brown hole that's open when he's sleeping.
Absolutely. I sleep face down, ass up every night. Always on watch.
But I think the first job on.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Oberon and Niklaus. Niklaus, are you doing anything there? Just sitting there, just watching? Are you gonna do anything today, or are you just gonna like
Well,
sit there?
I
and
was
not do
gonna go
anything?
sell that sword, but you know,
You can go. You can know. You can go there.
it's true. Yeah, I mean, I guess if I can't
You
really
spend
see
like
her
an
shop from
hour.
here, but
You spend like an hour or two watching the house.
as long as Oberon's there, or as long as somebody else is there watching, I'll leave.
Nobody's there watching.
Oh, well,
Wait,
I'll just
which
leave
house?
anyways.
Almost Oberon is, but Oberon's planning on heading out.
Oh,
I was gonna
just
be
gonna-
going to Evelyn's house.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know if you would be.
Which house were you wanting to have watch?
Evelyn's.
Oh. Well, I guess
I mean,
that's
like it's
convenient.
been 2 hours. Nothing happens. Really.
I'll take a walk and see if Lilith is open.
Then, is there any other like? Is there like a potion place or like an alchemist kind of place, or is it more just Lilith's is kind of the main?
Well, Lilith is a jewelry
And there was
store.
like, and then there was like a general store that.
It's now closed.
Yeah, is now ownerless, but I didn't know if there's like a more specialized like alchemist kind of person in town. Wait, I guess I'll look around for that. Like after spending a while checking out Evelyn's place.
Okay. First things first, at Evelyn's place. Niklaus and you actually leave probably around the same time. So you guys kind of walk together for a short period of time. I'll walk by. One of the things that you notice about Evelyn's house, Oberon, is at the top of the tower, which is about like, I would say like 3 or 4 stories tall, the tower is. There's this giant metallic gold like structure that's jutting out of it, looking kind of like northwest. It is like very strange. Like no other buildings have something. It's massive.
Like, it's like a metal like pillar that's pointing west, or like.
It looks like a spyglass, but it's just
Oh, okay.
massive.
I see. Interesting.
So you walk by, make a perception check for me while you're walking by. Okay, 15, not bad. You see some light on the inside of the house now. Like, obviously it's brighter out there in the day. But there's like some lanterns that are on and other kind of fixtures. You can see like there's this very gorgeous kind of garden that's in the front of the house that's gated off, and then like you kind of see there's like glass double doors that head inside the main manor as you walk by, and you catch a glance and you see, I don't know, a couple people kind of walking through on the inside of the house, but like they don't appear to be guards. If you want to take a closer look to see if you can kind of really gauge who it is, you can make an investigation check on your next way by if you want to take it a bit slower.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll probably like I said, I'll change appearance a bit, like maybe change my outfit a little bit and look like a different person, just so it's not suspicious. Investigation, you say?
Yeah. As you walk by, you kind of catch a glance of 2 people wearing like these like black bathrobes that are like kind of conversating in the space. Main double doors, you can see inside. They're like wearing like 2 like black like bathrobes.
You said both of the people are wearing
Yeah.
black bath? Okay. And well, I guess I don't know what Evelyn looks like. Do they?
They're both male.
Oh, okay. Well, that. Do they bear any resemblance to? Oh, what was his name? The guy at Delphi Manor.
Marcos?
Yeah, Marcos.
Oh no.
Like any. Like,
they're both young individuals. Like you kind of it takes a few passes by, but they seem to be like in a very kind of animated conversation. They're talking with their hands. They're interacting a lot. They look young, and like one has like shaggy red hair, the other one has dark, almost black hair. They appear to be like human.
Okay. I'll probably just keep an eye on them, but I mean, they don't seem to be doing anything too suspicious or anything.
How long are you gonna spend kind of making these passes back and forth?
Is it like a pretty empty kind of part of the city, or is it pretty populated, like on the street?
It's not super busy.
Okay, I probably won't
Especially like this
spend too
early.
long then. Yeah,
It's
just
not super
not
busy.
kind of
Like, it's not making it difficult for you to blend in. That's the
right.
thing. Niklaus, you make your way to Lilith's.
I'll just walk right on in.
Okay. See Whiskers is sitting at the countertop.
Good morning. You guys open
And out
late?
from behind the curtains comes Lilith. It's like she kind of has a little bit of RBF already, but like she's like she doesn't look enthused about anything. Oh. Well, what are you doing here? See your friends?
I was coming to sell the sword we had talked about. Just want to offload it.
Oh really?
Yes.
I scared your friend away. He didn't even have the spine in him to fight any kind of relationship. It's quite interesting.
Like fight Whiskers?
No.
I
your
don't-
Friend.
Yeah, I am.
Sigurd. He came
Right.
in here spouting some nonsense about some guard's ring, and personally I think it's pretty fucked up. And I gave him essentially a swift kick in the ass to get out of here. And he didn't even fight for me. What's that all about?
That
He just turned
that-
tail and walked out. Same with your other friend.
That sounds
If he
like
would've
him.
If he showed any kind of interest in wanting to build a relationship, even after he fucked up, probably would have had a conversation with him. But I guess me and the ladies scared him off.
I think he just felt really bad about the ring. And
He's got a nice ass though. That's why I told him to get out of here.
do you want him to come back so you can tell him to leave again?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
A little secret. And it might not apply. Men love it. You play hard to get. He'll be back.
Okay.
But yeah, bring the sword up alive.
Oh, great.
You take a look.
Yeah, it's just too bulky and I don't have any use for it.
Gently on the glass countertop.
Yes.
She kind of takes a look at it. She's like, I've actually seen some use. Interesting. Look at the. She kind of picks up and shows you the hilt of the sword. These jewels are very interesting. While they may not be magic per se, they are very beautiful. I might not use this sword, but I might harvest, take out the jewels, or some of the jewelry.
Cool.
I'd probably give you about. I can give you about 100 gold pieces for it.
All right. I also swiped this jewelry box. For the two? What do you think?
She She takes a look at the jewelry box. She's like, where did you get this from?
You know that job we ran for you?
Yes.
This is where the thing was that we took.
Interesting. You're telling me you have sticky fingers?
Not usually, but I was just in the moment, you know. We were already taking things, and I was like,
Well, I will give you 10 gold pieces for this, 110. And let's just say I appreciate your proactiveness and your ambition and your drive to capitalize on the job. Interesting. Did your friend steal anything else from the home? Cigar?
you know what? I think he did. I think he took something. I don't quite remember. I was
Lantern?
going through the
It's a lantern.
drawers. There was a lantern or something that he took,
Pretty sweet fucking lantern, to be honest.
There was more than just that.
and there was more than just that too.
Well, I'll give you 110 for both. And,
Sure.
can you do me a favor?
Sure.
Can you tell your purple-dressed friend that if he's serious about jewelry, serious about purchasing, he can come back. I just surprised they didn't have any backbone. Scared him away. You know, most locals are scared of the Reapers, but I didn't expect never mentioned being scared. It's kind of flattering.
I can go get jewelry.
Well,
You hear that, Whiskers? When you hear yes. Yeah, tell Seeger to get his ass back here. He's like, what is he doing? He's out of practice, I think. And, he did mention something about a job, and I really think that perhaps his skills have gone untested for far too long, and he's become soft. It's a shame. Perhaps we can put some skin on him. He did also mention something about Captain Fenrix. Apparently he has sticky fingers, but in the wrong situations. So, just in case you didn't know or didn't think that it's important, don't steal things from the city guard because they have more power than anybody else here. You can go around and steal from rich people, but Jesus fucking Christ. Don't steal from the guards. And don't pawn it off on me. Can you promise me that?
yeah, well, as far as I know, these aren't from the gods.
I don't think the guards are carrying around this Yankee sword.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
mean,
think it's.
It is pretty. I will say this: if you seen a guard walking into a house with a Yankee sword, then you'd be like, "Whoa, they've got some pretty serious weaponry."
That's the truth.
Almost like a rocket launcher or something.
Oh, that's a
But,
good idea.
But yes, please go tell Seeger to get his head out of his ass.
Yes.
Come here and be a man. Thank you.
I will. Yes, I will add that money
Forget
right
the
now.
other purple friend. No, we'd like to make some money today instead of buying things.
Okay.
So you head out to go fuck off or do whatever. We'll wrap up tonight's session here, and then next week we'll kind of cruise right along. Continue looking into this Evelyn character.
Nice. Hell yeah, brothers. Excellent session, as always. The plot thickens. This is part 3 of Secrets Are No Fun.
Russell, you were supposed to ask, is this a test? And she was going to be like, yes, you've passed.
I failed the test to ask about the test.
Oh no.
Yes.
I am
Damn
so
undercover
excited.
cops.
I'm so excited to get more jewelry. It's going to be so good.
Dude, she's got... Dude, just you wait, bro.
I'm ready for it.
Rack.
You're going to be out here looking like a SoundCloud rapper when she's done.
Oh, Z's body is ready for this. Hopefully some
We're gonna-
concubines as well.
We're gonna have to start calling you Zirconia.
Cubic zirconia. Holy shit.
Is there
Alright.
like a fancy clothing shop all around as well?
I'm sure there can be.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
We
a.
can roll some dice. We can find a clothing shop.
All decked out.
Let
Oh
me
yeah.
tell
that's
you
true.
about the. Let me tell you about the drip that's about to occur. All right. Thanks everybody for stopping in. Everybody for coming out tonight. Love you boys very much. And as always, say goodbye, everybody.
Yep.
Goodbye. Bye.